Hello, let me make sure that we are actually appearing on the screen here. I've got a couple TVs going. Hello, everybody. I got to get my other monitor going here. I forgot to get this one going.
Oh, shit, I forgot to my computer. Fuck.
Okay, that should do it. Do I have it on there? There we go. Okay, that should do it. Oh, I better mute that. There we go. I better mute that. All right. My three screens.
Isn't that a TV show? My Three Screens? Something like that.
Good evening, everybody. We got a few people filing in. Yeah, I always wait. I always wait 10 minutes or so anyhow. I don't know how well what the crowd will be tonight, but hopefully we get a few interested people. Hey, Darren, good to see you. Good to see Wasaga George. Good to see James. Of course, James, you will be our usual guy to. I tried messaging Mark, but I sent him a message a few days ago, and I haven't heard from him, so I have no idea what's going on with Mark. Hi, Ruth Ann. No idea what's going on with Mark at all, because he hasn't replied to me, so maybe he's just busy with stuff, I guess. I see you were at a concert last night there, Nazz.
I was at Skinny Puppy last night.
I know. I guess was this a last minute thing or what?
They added like a couple extra dates. This is we're like one of the last shows they'll do. So they'll do a couple, then LA, and then it's done. So they added Edmonton, Calgary for some extra bucks.
Up until a week ago, we were originally scheduled to do this last night. So
yeah.
But then I had my concert come up last night, which was great.
How was that?
Very, very good. It was an album release party.
Yeah.
And a very, very close friend of mine that I've known since mid-90s.
Oh, that's right. You were saying that.
Yeah, he used to be my neighbor. He used to be actually my neighbor in a condo. That's how I met him. And he's in a Rush tribute band called Chronicles. So they played an hour set to start. And I've recorded some of it, so it'll be going up on my channel this week, guys. So you can see Chronicles, the Rush tribute band. And I also recorded some of this new band. So they played for an hour, and then this new band right here, and this is them here. This is Visions of Morpheus. This is their debut CD right here, Visions of Morpheus. You can go to visionsofmorpheus.com, Visions of Morpheus on Facebook, Visions of Morpheus on Instagram. They are a progressive metal band, Dream Theater inspired. They say they are a Dream Theater inspired band, and another among others. Killer set. These guys played a killer set, and I actually have arranged a live interview on my channel with the lead singer and guitarist and founder of Visions of Morpheus. Is going to do a live interview with me in the near future. So they were very, very cool. They played their entire debut album in the show last night, and then they played a couple selections from Dream Theater, and they did a killer version, which you'll be hearing when I put the video up on my channel, a killer version of Power Slave by Iron Maiden.
Oh, nice.
So highly recommend this band. And, I'm always one to promote talent. 3 guys right here. They've got a 4th member in the band now. Since this album was made, they've actually added a 4th member, a second guitarist. Really good stuff. If you like progressive metal, please check them out. Support local, support indie talent. These guys are right here from Ontario. So fantastic progressive metal. That's my little plug. I gotta help out. Gotta help the indie bands. But yeah, check out their CD. You can pick it up from their website. I actually won the door prize last night, and I got 2 really cool shirts by the band, which you'll see at some point. So there we go. Now people are filing in. We got 18 people. I guess we can get things going. Good evening. Who else is in here? Record Hound. People speak up. Let us know who's here tonight. Let us know who's here. Hopefully we got some good vinyl. I'm sure David does. Our next auction will be December 16th. That's the tentative date. The Saturday, December 16th will be the final one of 2023. You don't want to miss that one. Tonight, I'm going to be blowing out a bunch of stuff. Most of my stuff, I got to blow out some stuff from previous auctions and things I didn't show at previous auctions. A lot of, just about everything I'm doing tonight, just about, it's going to start at $10, guys. Almost everything is $10. I got some $3 records. I just want to dump a whole bunch of stuff tonight. Proceeds from the auction for me tonight are going to my new dog. So please be generous, folks, because I've been missing my dog who passed away in, of course, June. And tonight's auction for me, everything I make tonight is going to go towards getting myself a new puppy, because I need one. Good for my anxiety, good for my loneliness. It's time to bring another little bundle of joy into the house.
That happened to me a couple of years ago. We had 2 dogs pass.
It hasn't been the same without her. She was,
yeah.
And I have dogs because they're the breed. I like Shih Tzus. I've had 2 Shih Tzus before her, or 2 Shih Tzus including her before. They're hypoallergenic, which I need, and they're very good for people with anxiety like me. And I have definitely noticed my anxiety and depression has increased since she's been gone, because I don't see a lot of my daughter now. She's off doing her own thing. So
that's how it works. Yeah.
So I need a little something around the house. So tonight's auction is going towards new puppy.
Good for you.
I only have credit with you. Yeah, you do have that. How much is that credit? What was it? 30? I don't remember. Yeah, I know you have credit with me. You have something credit with me. I think it's 30, right? Confirm that. I'll probably shoot myself in the foot. I can check my text messages, but yeah, I know you got some credit, Record Hound. That's fine. I know. Everybody, for people, anybody that's new, we're going to reiterate the rules just in case there's somebody new watching. It's the same at all our auctions. Payments are through PayPal for both Nazz and I. We will post our email, not our PayPal. We will post our email. Whoever's up will be showing their email at the bottom of the screen. That's where you email us and tell us what you want and appreciate if you put down what you the amount of money you want it for, so we can match it up with our notes as well. So say what you want, how much you want it for, and your postal address, so we don't have to play email tag. It happens every auction. No matter how many times I say this, somebody will email me and go, "I won Led Zeppelin at your auction. How much for the shipping?" And it's like, now I have to email you back and say, "What's your postal code?" So just in your initial email to us, even if we've dealt with you before, because we have lots of repeat customers here, but your emails are way down. I don't write down people's postal addresses. I get them from my emails and put them on the packages. So even though you may have told me your postal address previously at another auction, that's probably way down in my email line now. So just every time you email us, guys, let us know what you got, how much you want it for, and what your postal address is, so we can work out the shipping for you. Everything's in Canadian dollars. I didn't check today's rate, but it hasn't changed much over the last year. So obviously people in the US get the best deal. I think $10 US is still running $6 and some odd cents, in the low $6 range. I think $6.30 or something. I haven't checked today's rate, but I'm sure it's around that. You guys just bargain. And even on the shipping, shipping's in Canadian dollars as well. I use Canada Post. We don't have a lot of shipping options up here, but nobody's really ever complained about shipping. I've never had complaints from anybody about the shipping prices. So, I mean, like I said, people in the US, you know what you get a good deal, and Canadians buying, obviously, you all know, you all live in this country, you know what shipping costs. It's just a fact of life. But our prices, I think, counteract the shipping, because I cut way below what these things go for on Discogs. I use Discogs obviously as a base of reference, but I can guarantee you everything that I'm selling will be half of what you can buy one in similar condition for on Discogs. For sure, it'll be half. So even when you factor in shipping. And on Discogs, of course, and eBay, they jack the shipping prices because eBay and Discog sellers have to pay a percentage to Discogs and eBay, so they inflate their shipping prices so that they can make back the percentage they have to pay out. So you all do really great with us, and I think everybody's always been very, very happy with our auction. So there you go, Canadian dollars, PayPal, friends and family. Please don't use non-friends and family. We won't run off with your money. We're easy to get a hold of, but I don't feel, and I'm sure David's the same, we don't feel that PayPal deserve to get any of our money. Simple as that. They did nothing for us, so don't give PayPal a percentage. They make enough money from everybody else. Don't take it from us little people. And that's basically how it works. We will do probably 20 minute rounds. I'd like to finish this one by about 9:30 so I can have dinner with my daughter tonight. 9:30 my time, so 3.5 hours. And plus people have to work tomorrow and stuff, so we're not doing a late one tonight. The December 16th one will be on a Saturday. Maybe we'll do a late one that night. But let's see how much we can sell in the next 3 and a bit hours. Obviously people in UK and Europe, you're always obviously, people overseas, you're welcome to bid. Just realize that shipping overseas is a whole different price ball game. But that's just that's just the postal system. And that's it. I guess we're ready. Yep. Have I missed anything? Oh, and one last thing, folks, please. One last thing. I had a situation at the last auction with a buyer. I will not say the name of the buyer, who I think and I fielded this situation off of a few people when this person decided he didn't want his item and wanted to return it. The reason was not valid. I don't want to go into too much details because I don't want to dox anybody. The reason was not valid, and I actually talked to David about it and to a couple of other people who all watched the auction, and they all agreed that the buyer knew what he was getting, and for some reason, what did you say? He had a buyer's remorse or whatever.
Yeah.
And we had to say, too bad. We had to say, too bad, so sad. Everybody, we are always very transparent about what you get here. Obviously we're not responsible if something happens in shipping. That's out of our control. But I've had nothing ever show up bad to anybody on the auctions. I pack my stuff really well, and people can attest to that. This was just an issue with the product that he bought. He wasn't happy with the condition of not even the record, but of the cover. But as I do with anything that I sell you guys, if there's a slight anything on it, I will show you guys. And this particular item we did show on camera clearly. So the buyer knew what he was getting, and everybody involved that I talked to felt that this person just had buyer's remorse and was using it as an excuse to maybe return this item. But we had to say no because it clearly was shown in the video, the condition of the album. So, and we just don't. That's the only. In 8 auctions, the only situation I ever had with anybody, period, in 8 auctions. So just, we always are transparent and show you what you're getting. And that's it. Then let's get on with it. So it's 20 past. So I guess we got 25 people in here. Let's get started. You want me to start, David?
Yes, please. Okay,
I will start. I only pulled a few really new things. My back was out this week, guys, so please bear with me. I blew my back out, and so I didn't pull as much as I normally pull. So I'm just going to grab a bunch of stuff here and see what I can sell in 20 minutes. I've got leftovers from previous auctions, and it's amazing because stuff that doesn't go in one auction seems to always go in the next auction. It's just that, I guess, at the time you show it and who's in the room at the time and whatnot. But I've priced my stuff to hopefully really sell tonight because I just want to, like I said, I want to get a pup. I need to get rid of some vinyl. It's just too much vinyl everywhere. So first up, what will I start with? What do I start with?
You want to just go to your own screen?
Oh yeah, I got to start. Thank you. And I also need to have a solo layout. Thank you, David. You see, I'm not good at that. I'm not the greatest at this stuff, and I need to put the banner up. Where's the banner? Use my face in the camera there, guys. There we go. There's my email. That's the email that you contact us on. That is not our PayPal email. That is just the email to contact us on. And is that everything? That's everything. Okay. What am I going to start with? Let's see. I pulled some stuff. This is stuff I've never pulled before. This is all going to be. I forgot my pen, guys. I forgot my pen and pad. I'm very disorganized today. I'm terribly sorry. There's my stickies. There we go. My stickies and my pen and pad. Terribly sorry, guys. Terribly sorry. Okay, let's try this again. I'm going to put these down. Too many things here. From the new stuff I pulled this week. Let's start with this one right here. People will attest. I think people in the vinyl community, I've heard a few people attest to this album as to the quality of this pressing. Let me bring up this, what they go. What did my notes here?
Anthony, can I say one thing quick?
Yeah.
Please refresh because my monitor is already so slow behind you. So everyone, please refresh.
Yeah, that's the other thing we meant to say. Everybody constantly refresh your YouTube. The lag gets bigger and bigger every time. I'm actually watching my screen over there. I'm still talking over there. I'm still talking, even though I'm not talking.
You're having supper last night.
Yeah. So remember, guys, if you're doing bidding, constantly refresh that screen, people. Constantly refresh that screen to bring your lag back down. James here, his word is final as far as who got the last bid. And let's do this. So thank you for reminding us. This is a 2000, as far as I know, according to my Discogs notes, this is a 2009 180 gram remaster reissue. I don't know if it's a remaster, it's a reissue. These go for 22 plus on the aftermarket. This is Let There Be Rock by AC/DC. I know I've only played it once. It's a 180 gram pressing, and people will say that this particular pressing sounds phenomenal. There's the inner. There's the wax, 180 gram. Still in the shrink. Let There Be Rock with, of course, I think the big songs on here were Let There Be Rock, Problem Child, Whole Lot of Rosie. Of course, Bon Scott, AC/DC. Really, really nice pressing. Like I said, people in the VC will say this is a great pressing. These start at $22 and more on the aftermarket. Still in the shrink. I'm going to start the bidding at $10. $10 for AC/DC. Let There Be Rock in pretty much near mint condition.
Is James keeping time, or are we keeping time, Anthony?
James is keeping the time.
Okay.
James is James will be the final guy. So $10 AC/DC Let There Be Rock 2009 180 gram remaster reissue, whatever you want to say. And Wasaga George is in for 10. And Nazz Nomad. Who's this guy? Nazz Nomad is in for 11. Yeah, really nice pressing. I know I actually got this. Secret's being told. I got this by mistake from Amazon. I was supposed to get something else, and they sent me this. And I played it once, and I was like, okay, whatever. I'm just gonna sell it. Whatever. I mean, I like AC/DC, but I get tired of AC/DC. Really, it's not my favorite Bon Scott album. Highway to Hell is my favorite Bon Scott album. So, at any rate, great thing. Wasaga George is in for 12. You can't go wrong with this pressing. Like I said, near mint. Not going to spend too much time babbling on about these albums, so we can move them. Whoever gets this is getting a sweet deal. AC/DC, Let There Be Rock. 180
I'm
gram.
out.
180 gram pressing. Wasaga George's. Oh, you're out? You're out the
I'm not going to
love
bid.
dollar.
I'm not bidding against George. I don't want to bid against George.
Oh, okay. He doesn't want to bid against George. I'm going to run the timer anyhow, guys, just to keep things moving. I'll run the timer in case anybody is interested in bidding. I will run that goddamn time. Where's the timer anyhow? I'll run that damn timer. Oh, there it is. I wish they had a 15-second one. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. So, Nazz, you got it. Apparently.
I thought George would outbid me. Damn it.
Correct, James. Like I literally had from this camera here, it went 0. The TV over there was at 3 seconds, and this iPad here was at 5 seconds. So that's why I chose the most lagged screen of my 3. So that shows you the difference.
Did I win?
Screens.
Did I win? Can I return it? Can I return it? Okay.
Watch out! There might be a microscopic hairline fracture.
No! Fuck no!
Yes, Nazz. Looks like I'm selling to my own bidders, my own sellers.
Hey, don't I still have stuff coming to me?
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do.
Yeah, and I got a box here for you.
Yeah. We just put. Yeah, it's better if we just pile it up and send it in one.
Let's settle it have it for Christmas.
So there you go. One more for Nazz in Nazz's pile. He gets the AC/DC. Let There Be Rock and Roll.
Great album.
Nazz, Let There Be Rock.
Thank you.
Nazz gets the AC/DC. I put ADCD. What the hell? They're a new band. ADCD. All right. Next up, I'll keep pulling from my brand new pulls of all the vinyl here. What should I do? Got some RSDs. I got some metal. I got some soundtracks that I pulled this week. Well, you know what? I'm going to pull this one because I just finished play grading this one before the stream, and I was just talking to Nazz about this one. I'm selling this one. This is my favorite album by this band, but I actually bought the MoFi remaster of this last year, so I don't need the version I've got right now. This is the and this one has been sitting around for a few auctions, and I never got around to showing it.
What? Damn.
I know, it sat in the pile for like 3 auctions, and I never got around to even just showing it.
What a great
album. I played it today because I knew, I'm like I said, I'm transparent. It has a slight warp, and it used to have I thought it was a bigger warp, but when I put it on the turntable tonight, literally right before this auction, the warp was minuscule. It really was. It's probably flattened out over the years.
It sounded good to me.
I probably could use a little bit of a cleaning. There's a little bit of static at the beginning of each side, but I'm sure that's just cleaning. I didn't have time to clean it, so I'm sure it's fine. But this particular pressing is a 2000 and this is of course Eldorado, my favorite ELO album, the album that got me into ELO. This particular pressing, this is the Legacy Vinyl Edition. And it's a numbered edition out of 5,000. At the time, I thought about returning it because I was probably being a little anal about the warp, but it was the last one available. So I kept it because it plays fine. And like I said, I play tested this tonight. It plays beautiful. Needs a cleaning probably at the beginning, just like the first few seconds of each side. It's your typical, records are always needs a little bit of a clean. But other than that, it's fantastic. This is a numbered edition, number 3489 out of 5,000. It's on a clear vinyl. It's got a nice insert. It's got the insert, which was originally, I guess, originally it had, that was the inner, but now it's just an insert. It's in a poly-lined envelope. This is how it came. And it's on a clear vinyl.
All right.
Beautiful, beautiful record. And this particular pressing goes for $40 and more on Discogs. $40 and more. And there's not very many of them out there. But because it probably needs a cleaning. Like I said, I played this whole damn thing right before the stream, and it's just at the very beginning of each side. Needs a wash probably. And the warp is not what I thought it was. It's very, very minuscule. You hardly even notice it. So because of those two minor things, and truly, honestly, they are minor, I'm going to start bidding at $10. Like I said, this is a $40 and this is a 180 gram. $10 for a beautiful, beautiful 2015 remaster of El Dorado. Probably, in my opinion, their best album, in my opinion. But $10 for a beautiful, beautiful El Dorado on clear vinyl, limited edition out of 5,000.
What was the big song on that one?
Can't get you out of my head. Can't get it out of my head.
Okay.
I can't get it out of my head.
All right.
The whole world is gone for it. Yeah, so fantastic album, guys. And of course, legendary cover from The Wizard of Oz. So $10 for El Dorado by
Has anyone bid yet?
Orchestra. Nobody. I don't see any bids yet. It really sounds great. Like I said, this was one I made a point of play testing before tonight's stream, literally right before this stream, and it sounded great. It sounded really, really good on Legacy vinyl. Was it Sony? Was it Sony? Yeah, Sony's Legacy series. Sony Legacy series. So $10 for anybody that may be interesting. Oh, I was hoping you'd say. Oh, is that your 10, Dave?
I'm not letting that go. That album is that fucking sweet, man. Clear vinyl.
What? We're just selling to each other tonight, people?
Might as well.
Apparently, we're just. You know how it is. It honestly sucks to be the first person to auction to go up tonight in any night, any auction, because everybody's like waiting to see what's going to come out. Right? Don't wait too long, people.
Yeah, I'll let my $10 bid sit, and I'm going for a butt, and I'll let my bid sit there.
Okay, well, I don't want to waste time, so I'll run the timer anyhow. Anybody else that wants in on it, clear vinyl, 180 gram, 2015 remaster of El Dorado by ELO, Electric Light Orchestra, as they were called. This is before they were really called ELO. They were the Electric Light Orchestra. So I'll just run the timer on that one. Oops. Whoops. Three, 2, 1, 0. So I guess David gets it for $10. You got a bargain, man. You got a bargain. David gets the yellow as well. Are we selling to each other tonight? Well, nice to see we got 34 people in here. We got a little bit of something for everybody. I got a little bit of something for everybody. So eventually people will find something that turns their crank. Nazz gets this for 10. Bargain for Nazz.
Did I win?
You won.
I haven't even gone for a smoke yet, and I won. All right.
All right. So next up, will I continue with let's see. I'm trying to feel out the crowd. There you go. Let us know what sort of music you want us to show. You know what? I'm going to pull something new, something like recent from a newer artist. Let's see if we got some people that are wanting to get something that was actually manufactured in the 2000, that was produced in the 2010s, because we know there's so many people that are stuck in their decade. This is a great album. I don't know why I'm getting rid of this one, because I do like these guys. But I do have a few albums by these guys with this. And this one was super big. This was a popular album, but I actually like the album before this more than this one. And these go for 27 and more. These go for 27 and more on the aftermarket. The last one, the last copy of this, and I'm really giving a deal on this one. The last copy of this sold on Discogs for $51. That's right. The last time this sold, it sold for $51. This is the 2018 album by The Struts. If you don't know who The Struts are, you really need to start listening to music. This is Young and Dangerous by The Struts. Freaking awesome band. And this album was very, very, very popular. This one actually features Kesha on one song. Kesha's on one song of this, if people know who Kesha is. But Body Talk, Young and Dangerous, Struts. This one I'll put up for $15. It's still in the shrink. I think it's just a black one. Yeah, it's still in the shrink. It comes in a poly sleeve, 180 gram. Plays sweet. Plays super clean. Great, great, great freaking album by The Struts. And if you don't know who The Struts are, like I said, you need to start listening to music. So this one, because these do go for a pretty good freaking dollar now. Because I believe I don't know if it's still in print or not. But I'm going to put this up for $15. $15 our best offer. Maybe I should do that tonight. $15 our best offer. The Struts, Young and Dangerous from 2000 and their studio album from 2018. I can't sing it. I'm not singing it, Ruth Ann. So I'm just going to hold that up for a second. If we get no bids, I move along. I save it for another time, another auction. Because everything eventually, I've realized after doing 8 auctions, eventually everything goes. It's just a matter of when you show it and who you're showing it to. So The Struts, Young and Dangerous, 2018 studio release. Let me get the light off of it. Modern, some great modern, what do you call this? Indie rock, maybe? Indie or poppy rocky. I don't know how to describe these. I should have made my notes as to exactly what this is. But Wasaga George is in for 15 for The Struts. Now there's a man that knows what you can't go wrong with The Struts. So Wasaga George is in for 15. If I don't get any other takers in, because I want to keep the auction moving, if I don't get any other takers in the next in the next minute, you got it, Wasaga George, for 15. That's a sweet price. Like I said, these go for 51 and up, and I think it's out of print. I might be wrong on that, but it might be out of print. You know, anything by new artists nowadays, they don't print they don't print like they used to in the 70s and 80s, where they print 10s and 20s and 30s and 40,000 or 100,000 copies. Most new artists, they only print a few thousand copies of anything. So I think this might be out of print now. Might not be, might still be available, but certainly you won't get it for $15. And I know I've played this only a couple of times. I really like it, but I love their album. Their album before this is killer. If you get the opportunity to get the album before this, absolutely killer. This one's great too. This one actually did better chart-wise than their previous album, but I just really love their previous album more than this one. Hence why I'm selling it. So we'll just give it to Wasaga George to keep things moving. Wasaga George, you get The Struts for $15. Because I don't want to waste a lot of time, because if we're doing we're not doing a marathon auction tonight, because people got to get up for work and whatnot tomorrow. I want to have a dinner with my daughter tonight. Wasaga George gets The Struts. You won't be sorry. It's a good album, George. Good album, my friend. You will enjoy. What else did I pull? Well, you know, if I'm going to show The Struts, I might as well show The Strokes. Well, Why not? It just goes to hand in hand, right? This one I think I showed one time before, but you know, I think I probably asked a lot more for it the last time I showed it. So just because I want to move things, and it might have been late. I think I showed this really late in the night. If I did show it, I might not have showed this. So don't quote me on that, guys. It's hard to remember what I've shown and what I haven't. I pull more stuff than I can ever show in an auction, and half the time it sits for 3 auctions before I even get around to showing it. So this one, let me find it. Give me a sec, guys. Where are you hiding? There it is. Oh, I should have checked the price today because these go for $138 and more on Discogs. The last time I checked, this went for $138 or more. But because it's Christmas and I'm being such a nice guy, whoever wants to buy this and flip this, go ahead. This is the Strokes. Is This It? With the original cover. The original cover. This cover was banned and they changed it to this shitty looking abstract art piece. If you look up this album.
Does that have New York City cops on it?
Huh?
Does that have New York City cops on it?
Yes.
Okay. Because that song was taken off after 9/11.
Yes. Yes. This is the original. This is a reissue from, let me get the date on that, 2020 limited edition reissue of this album. This is the 20th anniversary edition of this album. With the band cover, it's on white vinyl, 180 gram, white vinyl. I think when I originally bought it, I paid, basic price, probably $30 or something, standard 1 LP pricing. But like I said, this album originally was banned. The cover was banned. And like you said, New York City cops was removed after 9/11. And they had this stupid cover. It was just like this abstract. I think it was like blue, right? Blue with yellow thingies or something.
There's yellow and blue, yeah.
Yeah, so this is the original cover, kind of a saucy cover, the leather glove on the girl's butt thing. So I'm going to start the bidding, and this is where I'm being stupid, because how much do you really believe in Discogs pricing? I know it says there's one for sale for 138 plus, but I mean, what does that really mean? I'm a nice guy. I'm going to start the bidding on this at $20, which is a bargain considering what this is. I'm probably stupid for putting this up for $20. Somebody might want to flip this tomorrow for $100. Be my guest. I don't have to, I don't have the patience to put stuff in a cart on Discogs for like a year and wait for somebody to bid on it. This is the original band cover, 20th anniversary edition on white vinyl, $20 starting bid on that. I'd be stupid to let it go for any less. Out of print, guys. There were not very many of these reissued. The Strokes, Is This It? From 2020.
There's a question in the chat. Music in the house, yes. USD is fine.
Yes, USD, but just remember, all our prices are in Canadian dollars. So this is $20 Canadian. You don't. So that's really only going to cost you like
$16.
$16 maybe. $16,
probably.
something like that. Maybe not even that. No, not even that much. Like $12, because it's $6 on 10.
Yeah.
So it's like $12 or $13 US. Don't forget there's shipping on that. And just for people that know, for those that don't know, I ship in the US. I've shipped to New York. I've shipped to LA. I'm in Toronto. I've shipped to both sides of the US. I've shipped to southern states, Texas, Florida. They all cost around anywhere from I'd say $23 to $28, depending on how many records. And normally you can get 3 or 4 records in a package for that price before weight starts becoming a factor. But I mean, the price increases slightly. I've sent, for example, to Philadelphia, I sent 14 albums to Philadelphia, and it was $42 Canadian for 14 albums. And then don't forget, that's Canadian. So once you dial that down, he paid like, you know, what, $28, 30 some odd dollars, or around $30 for it or something. I can't remember, in US, right? So just remember, Canadian, the shipping is also in Canadian dollars.
You have a
So
bid for $30
I have a bid
for 30.
for,
Someone outbid me.
oh, $30. I'll go 30. It's a bargain. Yeah, 30. See, that's 30. That's six. That's like 18, 6, 12. It's like $18 US, right? So a bargain for this fantastic. I'll run the timer on this. Because this is super, super rare. Like I said, band record cover, white vinyl, 20th anniversary edition, with New York City Cops reinstated on the album, the song that was removed for 9/11. And we'll run the timer. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. It looks like music in the house. I believe you're new here, aren't you? Music in the house. I don't think we've sold to you before. So nice to have your support. We will put this in the bin. Obviously, people don't start emailing us, I bought so-and-so at an auction, until the end of the auction, because, you know, in case you buy more things. But congratulations, you get this Strokes, which comes in a polyline bag too. So they did a really good job of this 20th anniversary reissue. Still in the shrink. Congratulations. Yeah, don't email me now until because, you know, we got a little whiles to go. When you're ready to leave the auction, email us, because obviously for that same shipping price, I can get, you know, like I said, I've sent, you know, 3 or 4 records in a package for pretty much the same price. So see how the night goes. You haven't even seen David's stuff yet, so it's still early. Hang on in. Just make a note. I'll put you down here, because most people end up buying a few things, unless you're on a tight budget. We understand. Music in the house. Congratulations, you get that for $30. Bargain. Big bargain. Great album, huh? You must be familiar with this one, huh, Nazz? This is your work. Yeah, people would probably if they saw the cover that it's normally had for the last 20 years, you probably go, oh, I've seen that in the store, with the shitty cover.
Yeah.
Not this hot cover. And there we go. How am I doing for time here? What time are we at? I'd say my time is definitely up, because I've been talking too much. Okay, I'm going to pass it over to Nazz. Well, I got rid of 4 things, so that's good. It's a good start. Try not to talk so much. All right, over to David.
Good.
And bring David up.
Hey, everyone.
I'll put David's banner up there so you can write down David's email address. There you go. Scrolling along the bottom, David's email address.
All right, really quickly, everyone. If you're in Canada, I don't mind if you want to send me an e-transfer and bypass PayPal. So
same with me. Anybody in Canada, just e-transfer. Skip PayPal altogether.
Yeah.
And anybody in the Toronto or vicinity, you can ship skipping altogether and come pick it up directly from me.
How do I look off here? Hang on here. There we go. Okay.
So anybody in the Toronto GTA, I'm glad to meet up with you somewhere close to where I live, or drop by my place. I welcome visitors, and you can skip shipping altogether. And yeah, e-transfer for Canadians. E-transfer.
All right. So what I thought I would do this auction is that, depending how things go, because we're on a bit of a time crunch today, is that the kind of the message I got last time was a lot of people were wanting to get some good $5 records. So I pulled a bunch of records that I'm going to just blitz out for $5 each. And so those on a tight budget are those just wanting to get some vinyl you've never heard before. It's affordable. And so that's some, I got some, some things pulled, but not a lot. But if the demand is there, next time Anthony's on, I'll go into my more collectible pile and I'll pull some stuff out. So, so when I get to I'll let you guys know when I get to the $5 stuff. What else? I have some bulk things of 4 albums by one band, that kind of stuff coming up. So I really want to be quick tonight. So first of all, this is the new 180-gram pressing of Black Flag's Damaged. Like I said, 180 grams pressing. If you don't know this one, it's consistently rated one of the top 10 best punk albums of all time. It's the first album with Henry Rollins on it. It's by far, is it my favorite? It might be I think it is it's probably my favorite Black Flag album. It's got TV Party, which was the big song. It's kind of, gimme, gimme, gimme. It's got pretty much everything on it. Classic. And I'm going to start that at $10. Brand new 180-gram pressing. I opened it and then I realized that I have this is a common story in my life that I already have it. So it's still in the shrink. And I slice it open and I realized I already had a copy. So it's going to be kind of as new. $10 if anyone's interested in one of the top 10 greatest punk albums of all time. Black Flag, Damaged. It's worth more than that. But 'tis the season to give you guys some vinyl. So if anyone's interested in $10 starting bid, which is a damn bargain.
Black Flag, guys. $10 is a bargain. That's a brand new. Is that a remaster or just reissue?
It's a reissue. I think remastering this would be kind of pointless because those punk albums are recorded so raw.
Yeah, true enough.
But
true enough.
the Greg Ginn's guitar is just amazing on this album. And it's kind of like the quintessential lineup of Des Cadena, Greg Ginn, Chuck Dukowski, and Robo on drums. So that's, one of the punk albums of all time. If no one's in it for $10, I'm gonna I'll move on. Is that a pass?
Just pull it out at a later date or whatever. Everything I've learned now after 8 auctions that everything eventually goes. It's all a matter of timing. Sam Squatch is in for 10.
Oh my God, Sam's in for 10. Okay.
Nice to see
we're back.
you, Sam.
We're back to this one. So I think I don't want to run clocks on these things tonight just to save some time for everyone. So if no one's in, just I'm gonna write this down, and by the time I write this down, if no one else bids, then it's gonna be Sam's.
Nice to see you again, Sam. Sam's been here. Sam's been to a lot of our auctions.
Oh yes. Okay, nice so Sam Squatch, that is yours for $10. That's a deal and a half.
I challenge, there's a lot of there's some great auctions. Patrick runs a great auction. There's great auctions out there. But honestly, and I'm not trying to brag or be anything, I think we have the widest variety of genres and years of albums, like music that comes out in more decades than any other auction in the VC. We have all genres, all years, and I think our prices are really, really good.
Actually, they're kind of almost giveaway prices, to be honest with you, but such is life.
But honestly, this is the way I look at it, and I've said it before. It's like I could take this stuff. I could spend a year or 2 or 3 selling stuff on Discogs for a lot more money, but I'd rather move it faster. And taking it to a record store, you're getting that's just a lost cause there. You're getting, $1. You're lucky to get $1 a record at record stores. I'd rather sell it to my friends in the VC at a good price than sell it to a record store or sell it on Discogs for freaking jacked up prices.
All right. Next album. And I do agree with Anthony there. I feel the same way. Very nice condition copy of Jethro Tull's classic album, Thick as a Brick.
Is that with the newspaper? Is that a newspaper one?
No, it's not the newspaper one. It's
Okay.
on. This is the one. This is the one that was reissued on Crystal's Records. Gatefold. It still has, all the. I think the inside might contain what was on that original. I can't remember now. I have an original one. Hang on. You know what? Look at this. I didn't even know this was inside. What is this? Oh, it comes with. I didn't know this. Original poster. I didn't even know that was in here.
Damn.
Look at that. I didn't even know that was in here. Fuck me. Okay. Well, you get the original poster that came with this record. No tack holes. Not that you'd want Jethro Tull on your wall anyways, but original poster, $10.
Well, not unless there was some hot babe across that banquet table that they were also.
That's your videos. The hot babes. So $10. And like I said, I just discovered the original poster. That's in it.
$10, the bargain. Come on, that's one of the greatest. One of the great in my top 2 favorite Tull albums of all time.
Oh God, yeah, one of the greatest kind of progressive albums of all time.
Longest damn song I remember of all time.
But
45-minute song.
Just
There you go, Sam Squatch. Sam Squatch is a man that knows this stuff.
But
$10 is for Thick as a Brick, guys.
I'm pulling. You know what? Honestly, this sounds kind of obsessive. I'm pulling a lot of my doubles. Like I have a lot of doubles, which that's how you end up with my record problem. But I'm starting to pull some of my doubles, and these are not. I'm not selling these because I don't like it. It's because I have, all in all, probably 9,000 records, and I have a lot of doubles. So, it's not for a lack of quality. I just have 2 copies of it. So, if no one else is going to bid.
Hi, hello, Eddie. Nice to see you here, my friend.
So tonight, instead of unless it's a hot auction or people bidding, I'm going to forego the clock. And by the time I rate this down, if no one else is bid against Sam,
yeah, that's a good strategy.
So I'm going to just say, hey, it's Thick as a Brick, and I'm going to call that $10 sold to Sam.
Well, we know Eddie likes the metal. I got a metal gem tonight for you, Eddie. I got a metal gem for you tonight.
All right.
That I think you might be interested in.
I'm going to double check this while I'm selling it, but I'm pretty sure this is. I'm going to have to. I can't get the sleeve off because it's a really thick record here. Hang on. Damn. I got a copy of the original soundtrack to Tommy. Yep.
Oh, is that the movie? The movie one. I love that. I really do like that version of Tommy.
This is, sorry, I just want to show everyone. Beautiful polydor pressing. This is my own personal copy. Sorry, I got some dust on here. Great condition.
I love the orchestrations in that version over the original Tommy.
Oh yeah. They really, really did a good job. It comes with the ultra thick inner sleeves, and you can tell this is like an early pressing because, it's on polydor, but I think this is pre-MCA when they went to MCA. So Tommy, and I'm just
the Canadian ones were on that polydor because I've got a 7-inch single from that. That's on polydor too.
But this Tina Turner, the Tina, poor passed away Tina. She played the Acid Queen, correct?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
that's right. So beautiful. Yeah, this is my own beautiful condition copy. Double record, and I'm gonna start. And honestly, for $15 starting, go to your record store and try to find this for $15. It's going to be at least 3 times that. In this nice condition on Decca or on polydor, sorry. Soundtrack for Tommy. It's there's the gatefold. It is the original gatefold on polydor. Soundtrack to Tommy. So, Well, I mean, if, I don't want to read the whole back. Everyone kind of knows Tommy. So $15 starting. And if someone throws one in for 15, you're going to get a bargain on this one. It's in so nice condition. You know, the cover has a little bit of circle wear, only because it's so thick it sits in the cover. So anyways, you can see there, it's such minimal cover wear, really. It's pretty good condition copy. So I have to keep on refreshing because I'm not sure if anyone's bidding or not. If not,
I got to refresh mine too. Mine are getting very lagged behind.
So I'm going to call that a pass if no one is really interested in that one tonight.
If nobody goes for it, maybe just stick it aside and we'll talk.
It's a nice condition copy. I mean, whoever gets it's going to love this one. And this, honestly, these are getting harder and harder to find. People have got to realize that. Nice
to see you, Wolfie. Nice to see you here. If nobody jumps on that, you can just put my name on it, and we can talk about that one later.
Okay, we'll talk about one later. I'm not sure if it's time to break out some $5 stuff. I'm not sure. But let me just flip here. Do people want some $5 stuff? Some quick $5 stuff? Because I got some newer records I got pulled here, but like I said, I pulled about 75 records that I'm going to let go for $5 each.
Maybe just show them, just like flash speed.
Well, you know,
speedball through them.
I'll do this one last one here that's not $5 because it's in such nice condition. It's on Decca. It's my own personal copy of Jesus Christ Superstar. This is the one with Ian Gillan from Deep Purple. He sings the songs. And you also get, what else is on this? Murray Head's on it. I mean, there's so many different people on it. There's people from...
Wasaga George is like, $5.
I believe this has my original book in it. Yeah. Like it's original book. Like, look at this. It's the cleanest copy of this album, and the box is still in nice condition. So if someone buys this, I'll have to wrap it up nice because the problem is the box. It's rarely rare that you find this with the box not completely trashed.
Yeah, the boxes of that always took a beating.
But since this is my personal copy, you can see it's pretty damn sweet, and it's such a great record. So, $10 starting bid on that, and that's that's a bargain. I don't need to swear on it.
That is a bargain.
And also, let's see here. Is this? Oh yeah, we should tell people who are new that unless we say different, it's Canadian pressings.
That's right. Yeah.
But this one says
different. They are Canadian pressings.
This one says, I believe it's US, but I'm gonna have to double check that one. Not that it matters. They all use the same stampers, you know. But you know what? I'm going to do. I hate to be an ass here. I'm going to hold this one for a second because I think I have another insert for this one that's not in this box. But if anyone's interested, send me a side message, okay? Because I think I have something to add to that. So I apologize. So I'm going to grab some stuff here and let's just do some quick $5 stuff, okay? Let's see here. Okay, here we go. Quick $5 stuff. It says $5. The first bid in just gets it for $5. Okay, there's no bidding.
Yeah, so just type 5, and first person to type 5 gets it, kind of thing.
Yeah. So, super nice condition copy of the incredible soundtrack for Stand By Me.
Ooh.
What a great movie. But yeah, the original soundtrack is just stacked with 50s. If you've seen the movie, then you know what music's on it. So $5. Everyone wants this. It's beautiful. Track listing's beautiful. I love that movie. It's to this day it's a movie I never get tired of. So if anyone's $5, if not, I'll go to the next one. Is that a pass? So I want to be quick.
Yeah. So everybody, if you're thinking about it, just don't even think. It's $5.
It's like
$3.
$5.
It's like $3 US.
But like I said, if you're gonna bid on $5 stuff, it's you don't want to buy one because the shipping doesn't equate.
Exactly. They're the $5 stuff is a good add-on to
Yeah.
your order.
I got the great soundtrack for the Moody Blues Greatest Hits. This goes right up to I believe The Other Side of Life. I think. Could be wrong. I can't remember what up to what album this goes up to, but it's got Nights in White Satin. It's got Gemini Dream. It's got all the songs. $5. The greatest hits of the Moody Blues. $5.
Bargain, guys. That goes right up to like long distance.
Long Distance Voyager. Yeah.
It goes up to that, huh?
This is from 84 because The Other Side of Life was 85, 86, which I love that record. That's why I know that. So if no one's into, I'm shocked no one's into that for $5. Okay. George Harrison.
Put that aside. You might put that aside too.
Get done. George Harrison, self-titled. It's self-titled. Yeah, self-titled. The lovely George Harrison, $5. His self-titled album. Nice condition copy on his own Dark Horse label.
Wasaga George gets it. $5.
Good. Thank you, George.
That's a good buy. That was a good buy.
Yep. I'm happy for that. Thank you. Autograph. Turn up the radio. I thought this was a one-hit band, but actually they have Send Her to Me, which I forgot was a big hit.
Who did Turn Up the Radio? Autograph?
Yeah. And David Lee Roth was the man who discovered this band. That's why he's in the video for Turn Up the Radio.
Sam Squatch, you're in for the $5 for the autograph.
Actually, I like their set. I'm not sure if Sam Squatch knows Autograph, but their second album was actually pretty damn good.
I think Sam's in for $5 on that one.
Yep. Sorry.
Just maybe when you guys type the $5 in case of the lag, just put the first letter of the album or something like $5 A, so we know it's autograph.
So that was Sam Squatch. Yeah.
Yeah, Sam Squatch.
Okay.
No, the Moody Blues didn't sell. Do you want it, George? If so, just say $5.
No, the Moody Blues didn't sell. Sorry. If you wanted to just type it in. I'm not sure. We have Canadians here today, don't we?
Yeah. Wasaga George. It's Wasaga Beach.
Other than I can't remember Neruda.
Yeah, okay. George wants the
Moody Blues. Moody Blues, $5. And that was Wasaga George got that one.
Yeah.
Okay. Probably it's I think it's a Canadian kind of classic album. It has Boy Inside the Man, The Untouchable Ones. It was the one where he made a big comeback.
What do you mean chopped liver, Record Hound? Where? I don't even see you here in the chat. What? Where? Did we miss something of Record Hound?
I didn't see anything.
Oh, I think he means Record Hound's in Niagara here. He's close to me. I think that's what he was referring to.
Okay, sorry.
We know you're Canadian, Record Hound. I thought we missed a bid from you or something.
1986. This is I think it's one of the fantastic Canadian albums out. Tom Cochrane, and Red Rider, but that's the self-titled one. That was his big comeback on with Boy Inside the Man. $5. The Untouchable One's on it. Thank God it doesn't have Life is a Highway on it.
No, that was on. I have the one with Life is a Highway. I have it on
Yeah,
CD. I have
I
it on
wish I
CD.
did. I wish I
What was
did.
it called? What was it called? I've got it right here on CD. Actual Mile. Oh no, this was a greatest hit.
No,
I
it's
thought.
is it called Victory Day? I think it's called
What?
Victory Day. Anyways, $5. Tom
Yeah, I
Cochran,
got it somewhere.
Canadian classic record, in my opinion. If no one wants it, I'm not going to spend a lot of time on it. I can always come back to it if someone wants it later. $5. $5. Tom
Tom Cochran,
Cochran's
$5. Sam Squatch.
Tom is it or Sam? Sorry, Tom. Tom
Sam's in.
Cochran. So it's
You
for
got
Sam.
a couple more minutes. So burn them, blow them out.
Okay. So Sam Squatch. Okay. I got some Genesis, McCartney, Deep Purple. Oh my God. I'm gonna do. I'm gonna see if anyone wants to. Does anybody want a really good Elvis Presley collection that's not like five? Well, it's not like $20 or $25. The name of this album is "This Is Elvis Country." It was a TV package, but it's actually not country. It's
I was
just, I
gonna
guess,
say it's not country, is it?
no. It's but that's just what's misleading is that they're saying the billboard. This is Elvis country. This has Jailhouse Rock, Hound Dog. It's got all the hits on it. All
Yeah,
shit.
once I all right, give me the track listing on that because I don't have a Elvis comp.
It's got Jailhouse Rock, Hound Dog, Heartbreak Hotel, All Shook Up, Don't Be Cruel, Let Me Be Your Teddy Bear. It has My Way. I Want You, I Need You, I Love You. Are You Lonesome Tonight? Love Me Tender. I mean, it's two sides of fucking the honestly great Elvis stuff for $5. It's not a cheap fucking unknownly. It's RCA special products through KTEL, but the track listing isn't compressed, so it sounds pretty decent. $5 for Elvis. If no one wants the Elvis,
If nobody takes it, stick it in my outside
yeah.
for me.
But this is what I'm talking about. Like, there's a million Elvis albums out there, but if you get the right one, the right collection, you can get one for a song. So $5. If not, I'll put it aside for Tom or for Anthony.
Yeah, can't go wrong for a $5 Elvis album.
Yeah, Jesus. Okay, pass.
I literally only have one Elvis album in my collection, and that's his like debut one with the
Yeah,
cover that the Clash did the homage to.
one of my favorite. This album, I want you to think about this for a second. This album has, I think there was like 5 singles off this record: "Crumbling Down," "Pink Houses," the Authority song, "Jackie O." That's 4 singles, and I think it's maybe his second best record he ever did, in my opinion. "Crumbling Down," Jesus, that rocked
Why
my
can't
world
you
when I was
bid,
young.
Bill K? Nobody's stopping. We're not stopping you from bidding.
Come on, Bill, you can bid. Anyways, John Mellencamp, or John Cougar Mellencamp, one of his last ones before he dropped the Cougar, but 4 just bona fide monsters on this one for $5. I'm in a real big John Cougar Mellencamp phase right now, so I pulled my extra one to see if anyone wants this one for $5 and pass along the love. But if not, we'll come back to that later. Rolling Stones, "Emotional Rescue," $5. Speak now or forever hold your tongue.
There you go, guys. Stones, Emotional Rescue, $5. Actually, one I don't have in my collection either of my Stones.
You know what? This has "She's So Cold" on it, which I love. I love that song. But
And Emotional Rescue. I like Emotional
well, that
Rescue.
song's great. No, don't get me wrong. I love that song. But it's not a one song record. It's it's got some good tunes on this one. Anyways, it's like I said, it's this
That
one's
was right.
$5.
That was either before or right after Some Girls, right?
Yeah. This one has some hairlines on it. It's why, but you can't hear it obviously. But $5 if no one's interested. I will just put that aside if someone wants to talk about it later.
Saga George is on it. And I guess that's your time. I actually let you go overtime.
Yeah, I think we need to watch the time a bit because I think you went for like an hour and a half.
Huh? Who?
You did.
I went for an hour and a half. What the heck?
I think you went for an hour and a half. Everyone?
I just gave you 20.
Was Anthony's first round an hour and a half, everyone?
I gave you 27 minutes now.
Come on.
I gave you 27 minutes.
You sold 3 records in an hour and a half.
Fuck off. I know, I gotta move my shit, man.
All right, I'm done. Shit. Guys, I got lots more records. Like I got it honestly.
Yeah, I
75
gotta move
records.
Faster this round. I didn't sell much that
75 records sitting here. All right.
Sam Squatch, you're not helping.
Anthony, you're up.
Yeah. You bastards, you. There's my email, guys, for those that need to email me. All right, I'm going to do like David. I just got a pile of junk here. Well, not junk. It's whatever. It's whatever. Cheapy ones. I'm going to do my cheapy ones right now. These are cheapy ones. These are just a dead weight in my collection. Nothing wrong with any of these albums. I know I'll never play them. So, and I actually showed this at the last show, and I'm cutting the price on this one. And it's such a freaking great album. I'm actually surprised both didn't go. I was really shocked that this one didn't go. So this is a $5. This is now a $5 record. Klaatu's second album, Hope, in really nice condition. Klaatu's second album, Hope, in really, really good condition. I mean, it's it's got a little bit of cover, scuffy on it. It's got the original inner. It's a clean press. It's a clean press. It's a clean record. Flat, clean. $5 for Hope. Original OG Canadian first press. I'm pretty sure it's an OG press, if I'm not mistaken. $5 for Klaatu, Hope, their second album. Great album. Freaking great album. Hope, Wasaga George is in $5. That's yours, buddy. There you go. Let me just and you even get a free outer sleeve protector. There you go, buddy. You got a bargain there. Wasaga George. Wasaga George for $5 for Hope. Now these ones here are some bits and bobs, and I honestly didn't know what to price these at. So I'm just these are pretty much a giveaway because originally I was thinking $5 each or 3 for $10, but I've redesigned this now, and I was thinking $3 each or 4 for $10, just because I want to move these out. So these are the bargains of the night. A lot of Canadian stuff here. There's a few Canadian things in here. Actually quite a few Canadian things here. They all play clean. There's nothing wrong with them. Covers are in pretty good condition. They all play pretty good, decent enough. And of course, four of these for $10. How many do I have? Do I have enough to do 4? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I got 9 here. So we'll figure something out. I got 9 here. But one probably won't go for sure. So yeah, 4 for $10 or $3 each, guys. $3. Mid-70s pop rockers Charlie and Lines. $3. US, I guess these guys were like US pop rock. Mid-70s. What was this? Mid-70s? I have washed it. It's clean. $3. I'm just going to blow through these real quick, guys. So if you're interested in any of these, let me know what you want. Like I said, 4 for $10 or $3 each. Charlie Lines. Hey, hell, the picture's worth $3 alone. Did you get a good look at that, guys? Charlie Lines. Great album. Here's a great album. The Head Boys. Head Boys, classic. This is classic new wave from 1979. The
They're
Head
from
Boys.
Sweden.
What's the big song on here? Kick on the Cans, I think, was the big one.
They're from Sweden. I have that record.
Yeah, great album, huh?
Yeah.
$3. $3, guys. Clean on RSO Records. $3, or it can be part of 4 for $10. $3 for Head Boys. Great album. Late 70s. They were pretty much new wave. I guess it's the best description of them.
It's kind of like the Vapors.
Yeah, kind of like the Vapors. Exactly. Head Boys. $3, guys. $3 or 4 for $10. Another great one. The Greg Kihn Band. Conspiracy, which featured the big hit Jeopardy. They had their big hit on this, Jeopardy, on Berkeley Records. Played super clean. It's a Canadian pressing, as you can see. Jeopardy, Greg Kihn Band, Conspiracy with Jeopardy. Great single. $3, or it can be part of 4 for $10. If anybody's interested in any of these things, let us know, and I'll package up 4 for you. The Kings' second album. The Kings famous for switching to Glide here in Canada. Kings were a very popular Canadian band. The Kings' follow-up album, Amazon Beach.
That's produced by Bob Ezrin.
Yes, this is produced by Bob Ezrin. And this is a sweet Canadian pressing. And it's got the original inner. But I, of course, put it in a poly bag because I washed it and put it in a poly bag. $3 for the Kings Amazon Beach on Extreme Records. Great cover. I love the cover on this one. $3 or 4 for $10. You can have any combination of these. Like, for example, I've just shown you guys 4 albums. You can have all 4 for $10, for example. Where were these guys from? I'm feeling these guys were from Western. Were these guys from Edmonton or something? The Models? Where were they from?
Edmonton.
The Models. There you go, guys. $3 or 4 for $10. $3 for the Models remodeling with the hot chick on the cover.
Guys, that's a really good record. That has Marianne on it.
This is a great record. This is a great record from 1982. 1982 on the there's the label.
Can I say one thing about that record?
From Edmonton.
If you scroll down in my videos, one of the first videos I've ever posted was a vinyl rip of the Models of that album.
There you go, guys. The Models. And remodeled. Was it remodeling, right? Remodeling, yeah. Remodeling. By the Models. $3. $3. $3. Or it can be part of 4 for $10. Come on, guys. Look at these bargains. You're getting bargains here. Get some great product. In the U.S., $3 is what? $1.75? The Partridge Family. I don't even need to say anything about this album. It's the Partridge Family. It's their big album with I Think I Love You. $3. I might even actually I'll put this outside of the $3 thing because I have 9 here. So I'll make this one $2. It's the Partridge Family. Of course, we all knew who really recorded the Partridge Family albums, the Wrecking Crew. Right? And people don't know who the Wrecking Crew are, and then they don't know anything about music. Partridge Family album with I Think I Love You. $2. $2. That sounds like a freaking auctioneer. This one is a bargain at $3. A stupid bargain, honestly. Rick Wakeman, Journey to the Center of the Earth. $3. This has gatefold in really good condition. Journey to the Center of the Earth, Rick Wakeman, and And it's got the original book. It's got the original book in great condition. You won't find many out there, period, that got the book. $3. $3 on A&M with the original A&M liner. Canadian pressing. Rick Wakeman, Journey to the Center of the Earth in really good condition. $3. Or four for $10. If I can get the book back in. So anybody, I see people going, oh, the nice. Well, if you think it's nice, bid, damn it, bid. How much cheaper can I get than $3, people? So freaking, am I supposed to just give them to you free? $3 freaking for Journey to the Center of the Earth with the original book. You got tough crowd tonight. We got 30 people here. Tough crowd. I've got Eddie. Are you here? I got something metal to show you in a minute. This one, $3. Cover's a little bit rough. It's definitely got some wear around it, but the vinyl plays pretty clean. Bloodwind Pig. This is a U.S. Winchester pressing, if I remember right. Let me double check. Bloodwind Pig. Give me a sec, guys. It's whatever. It's $3. It's $3. It's a U.S. press. I'm pretty sure it was a Winchester. Oh, it's a Monarch pressing. It's a Monarch pressing. So it's a sweet pressing. $3.
Good album. Good album.
As you can see, the cover does have, it is pretty wary. The spine's not too bad. Not too bad. It's got a little bit of spine damage. But I will show you guys the vinyl. I mean, you can't argue for $3. It does play well. It's even, look, I've even got it in a freaking MoFi sleeve.
You got some bids on it.
There you go. On the brown A&M. Well, with $3, whoever, $4. Oh, now we got people bidding on it. Well, these were $3 albums, Hop, so I got to give it to first person. Who's the first person that said 3? Record Hound?
Record Hound.
Well, then it's yours, Record Hound, because I did say these were just a straight up buy. So thank you, Dave, for jumping in on that. But I did say these were all just first person to jump in. So I'll add this to your pile, Darren, because I know you have a credit with me. So the Bloodwind Pig goes to Darren. I got some metal coming up in a second, guys. I got a metal gem coming up. Record Hound, $3. Yeah, these are all $3 or 4 for $10. And I'll just show them all quickly again before I. And last up, this is a U.S. pressing of Patti Smith's solo album, not the Patti Smith you're thinking of, Patti Smith. This is a U.S. pressing as well. I'm pretty sure it was a U.S. pressing. Yeah, this is a U.S. pressing of Patti Smith's album. And people will know Patti Smith from being in Scandal, Warrior.
I love that record.
Right? Great album. Scandal, Warrior. We all know, Warrior. This is her solo album. I think this was after Scandal. Was this after or before Scandal? Let me see.
They broke up after the Warrior, and that was her big, supposed big.
Yeah, this is
solo
1987.
album.
So this is probably after. This would be after Warrior.
Yeah, it is. It's the one. It's the one right after.
Yeah. So $3 for this beauty. It's a U.S. press. It's in really, look at this cover. Cover's in great condition. It's actually sitting in a MoFi sleeve as well. On Columbia Records, $3 for Patti Smith. And it's got the original inner as well.
Anthony, put that aside for me if no one buys it, because I think I have the CD, but not the vinyl.
Yeah, everybody remembers Scandal. I am a warrior. It was Scandal featuring Patti Smith. I think that's how they billed it originally. So this is her album. So if nobody jumps on this, it's going to David. U.S. pressing of this one. Patti Smith, Never Enough.
I'm a big Scandal fan. I love that band.
So I don't see anybody jumping on that. Smythe, yeah, Patti Smythe, because it's with a Y. A lot of people always get it confused with the other Patti Smith from Patti Smith and the Horses. No, different spelling. So I guess it's yours, David. So the ones that were left over, all these were $3, like I said before. Rick Wakeman, Journey to the Center of the Earth, original A&M press with the book, with the original book, gatefold. $3 for Rick Wakeman. $2 for Partridge Family. $3 for the Models, fabulous Edmonton band, the Models. $3 for that one, or like I said, 4 for $10. Canadian band The Kings, their follow-up album, Amazon Beach, $3 for that. The Craig Kinn Band, Jeopardy. I lost on Jeopardy, baby. Craig Kinn Band, Jeopardy. Kinn Conspiracy, $3 or 4 for $10. The Head Boys, late 1979 new wave. The Head Boys. Kicking the Cans, I think, was the big song on here. And Charlie, the mid 70s pop rock Charlie. All of those are $3 or 4 for $10. Those are my cheapies of the day. Bill K, I'll take that pile for 12. You want the entire pile, Bill? The entire pile? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You want the entire pile, Bill? Confirm. You want it for $12? Say yes. Yes. You know what, Bill? It's yours. $12, the whole pile. Except for, of course, Patti Smith, which David got. So you're getting how many? You're getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 albums, buddy. 7 albums. You get the whole pile. $12. It's yours. That's a bargain, man. Bargain. 7 albums for $12. What? George bit ahead? What? Who? What? Am I missing stuff? Something, guys? Let me know. Bill K said for 12 for the whole pile. What did George bid on? Did I miss something? Please let me know, guys. I don't see anything in the chat. Oh, I see what it is. James, are you there? Because on my screen, I can show you. Bill said, I'll take it. Oh, I see. Yeah, see, Bill said, I'll take it for 12. Then George said, Kinn Model Swedish band Kings. Yeah, I got to give it. I've got to give it to. I got to give it to Bill K. Sorry I missed that, but yeah, Bill. Even before you said it, Bill had already offered $12. So on my screen, that's why I'm asking James what it shows on his screen. On my screen, Bill's take all that pile for 12 was one comment before George's comment. So just confirm that, James, if you're there. Just confirm on your screen. Just confirm on your screen that Bill's comment for 12 was before George's. James, can you confirm that? We'll go with whatever. Well, we will go with whatever James says, because on my screen, if I show you guys, I've got Bill K, take all that pile for $12. Then B-side says, W. George just made you an offer. Scroll up. Then I have Wasaga George, Kin model Swedish band Kings. So I think it's, oh, no. Oh, I see it. Oh, my mistake. I'm truly sorry, guys. I see it way, way up. So, Bill, I got to honor Wasaga George's Models, Kings, Swedish band, and Partridge Family. Is that the one you wanted, George? I'm truly sorry, guys. I see, the stuff's scrolling by, and just repeat the 4 that you wanted, please, George. Repeat the 4 that you wanted, because you typed 2 different things. Kin model Swedish band Kings, or Kin. What was it? Kings model Swedish band Partridge Family. So, which one did you want? I'm sorry, Bill, but I do have to honor George's. He did jump in on 4 of them. I'm terribly sorry. That's, stuff scrolls by and I don't catch it. I know you guys were trying to tell me, but which 4 were they? Just confirm which 4 they were with Saga George, so I can put them aside for you. Kin models Swedish Kings. Okay, Kin Kings, Head Boys, and Models. Okay. So the other 4 that are, well, there's 3 that are available now, were Wakeman, Charlie, and Partridge Family. So because I can't put 4 together for 10, I'll do what I'll do for these then is I'll do all 3 for $5 to somebody. How's that? All 3 for $5 to somebody. So this package here goes to Wasaga George. I'm terribly sorry, guys. George. Terribly sorry. I'm not a perfect auctioneer. Wasaga George gets them for $10. The Models, the Head Boys, the Kings, and Greg Kin. $10 for the bundle. Terribly sorry. Thank you guys for catching it and pointing it out to me. I'm not, it's easy to miss things. Record Hound. Wasaga George has got this. Get back on track now. Nazz has got the Scandell. Patty Smith. For a big $3. Nazz. $3. Okay, we're back in business here. I'm gonna show you a metal gem now. A definite metal gem. Stoner Doom metal gem. Heavy metal gem. If you're here, Eddie, I know Eddie's one that always buys metal from us. So if you're here, Eddie, still, I hope you are. Whenever I pull metal, I always think of Eddie. I really do. I'm sorry, Bill. I really do apologize. But yeah, the other 3, for anybody who wants an add-on to their package today, you can have them for like $5 for the 3. Just to get them out of here. All right, I'm going to pull this. This is one of my newer things. I got some Record Store Day. I'm going to pull this metal gem here. This is a sweet one. Anybody that knows modern metal, are you ready? This goes for, it is no longer in print. There's very few of them, even on the aftermarket. I think when I looked this up yesterday, there was only 3 for sale in the world, period. They go for $37 and up on Discogs. And the last one sold for $55. It's a 2010 repress, long out of print. Not many available. Electric Wizard. Electric Wizard. It's got kind of a naughty-ish cover. Electric Wizard, heavy metal. This is their Black Mass. This is what's it called? Black Mass. Yeah, heavy. Electric Wizard, Black Masses with Black Mass, Venus in Furs, the Night Child, Patterns of Evil, Satrix X, Scorpio Curse, Crypt of Drugula. This is sweet. This is the 2010 repress, long out of print. And I checked yesterday. There's only 3. I think it was 3 in the world for sale. I can't show you everything because it's got a. Let's just do it this way. It's got a rather explicit inner sleeve, inner liner note. I gotta censor it, guys. I gotta censor it. But it's got the original inner thing. This is hardcore metal of this. Yeah, you know, Eddie, it's a great album, right, Eddie? Confirm. Great album. And this is on purple vinyl. Purple vinyl pressing. So this one goes for, like I said, 37 up. I'll put this out. You know me, I always offer things for half of what they go for. It's a 2 LP. It's a double album. I'll put this up for $20. Electric Wizard. 20 bucks.
Is that one bid or is that
that's the opening bid? Opening bid, $20. Electric Wizard. Double LP on purple vinyl, long out of print. This is a heavy metal freaking gem right here. My heavy metal gem of the night. So I'm putting it up. I mean, that's $10 a disc. So it still kind of follows my $10 rule. $20 for this metal. And Eddie, I'm sure you can confirm that I'm giving this away for this price. $20 Canadian. So Nazz is in for 20. Nazz is in for 20. Electric Wizard. Killer. I'll probably be sorry I got rid of this one. It's one of those ones that I probably being stupid. Every auction I sell something and it's like dead. They're like, what was the one, David, that you got? Tell me.
What?
Voodoo U.
Lords of Acid.
Lords of Acid. I got rid of Lords of Acid one auction and I was like, well, why did I get rid of that? So I'll probably feel the same about Electric Wizard. But $20 Electric Wizard. And if I don't have any other bid before I write Nazz's name on this thing, then Nazz gets it for $20. Heavy metal masterpiece, guys. And I'm sure Eddie can confirm that fact. I thought I figured if Eddie didn't have it, he would jump on it. But I kind of figured Eddie might have it. But I always think of Eddie when I pull my metal out. So I don't see any other bids. So I guess you're getting it, Nazz.
Woo! I've been looking for that one.
Yeah, it's yours, buddy. $20 for Electric Wizard on purple vinyl.
Awesome.
How much time do I got left here?
You have an hour.
No, well, you went to 16. I should cut it. I should cut it here. All right, so I'll pass it over to David. We'll try to cut these times down. So thank you guys for your support. Sorry about the mix-up earlier on those other bargain albums. And David's going to play us a song. He's not selling records. He's going to play us a song.
I'm strumming while you're selling. All right, that goes back on the wall. All right, let's get some. I want to blow through some stuff here. Raven, Stay Hard. I love Raven. I have 2 copies. This one has a bit of a corner thing going on, but the vinyl's in great condition. Stay Hard, Raven, $5. $5 for Raven. Metal Awesomeness they're from England. This is from 1985. If anyone's into, I got to refresh now because I don't know if anyone's good or not. All right, Raven. Anyone in for some metal, some British metal? Thanks, Eddie. No one's in for $5 for Raven. Really? Okay, that's surprising. I thought someone would jump on that for $5. Okay. Jeff Beck, blow by blow. I don't know why I have 3 copies of this, but I do. One of his most classic records ever, $5. This is on the original CBS label, the orange kind of Target one. Canadian pressing, $5 for Jeff Beck, blow by blow. Of course, he died, I think, last year? So.
Did he die blow by blow?
Yeah. So nothing. No one wants to take a chance on Jeff Beck, blow by blow. One of the best albums he ever did. Okay. Some of this stuff, if someone wants to think about it, come back later. We can do that. I've got $7. Rebel Yell, Billy Idol, $7. I know for a fact, at least in my city, used copies now for this are like almost $20 now. Stores are asking. So Billy Idol, Rebel Yell, nice condition copy. A touch of wear on the top here, but this was my playing copy for the longest time in nice condition. $7 for Rebel Yell. It's got like what 20 singles off this record. Rebel Yell, Eyes Without a Face, Flesh for Fantasy, Catch My Fall. I think even Blue Monday was a single. Steve Stevens, of course, on guitar. Okay. I'll come back to that if anyone is interested later on. Oh, my God. Oh, Bad to the Bone, George Thorogood. Bad to the Bone. Nice condition copy on EMI Rounder Records. $5. $5. I can't see if anyone's bidding right now because I'm sorry, I have to keep on refreshing. So if anyone wants to just chime in, if anyone's bid, $5. I'm Bad to the Bone, George Thorogood.
We got so many people watching, but
some incredible blues rock. Everyone knows George Thorogood. All right.
Refresh my screen here.
This is actually a really nice cover of No Particular Place to Go on this record. So, anyways, nope, $5. Okay. Angel City, Face to Face. I've sold a few of these on our previous auctions. Incredibly great Australian hard rock band. They were called the Angels in Australia. Everyone else
goes, that's a drinking album.
Who want Wasaga George? You're in for what? $5 for which one? Was it Angel
AC,
City?
$5 yeah. AC, whatever that is.
Angel City. All right. I have a story.
You were holding it up and your light was shining on it. I couldn't even see the cover.
Sorry. Was that my fault?
Yeah.
It was. Sorry.
Tilt it a little more down.
I'm trying. I'm doing my best here. So you know what?
I best isn't good enough. Damn it.
Apparently not. I pulled this because you know what? He just died. There's a lot of fans of this guy, so I thought I'll pull this, see if anyone wants this for $5, just to dip your toe in the water to see what this guy was like. Was Jimmy Buffett? Probably his most famous record, Changes in Latitude.
Is that $5? The one with whatever that song was? Wasting Away and wherever it was?
It's got Banana Republic. What was on this one? I think MoFi or someone did a version of this one. It's kind of one of his more.
Buffett was Margaritaville, right?
Yeah. That's one of them, but that's not on this one. But I'm pretty sure MoFi did one on this one. This is on ABC Records, so this is original gatefold pressing, $5.
ABC Dunhill.
ABC, no, that's earlier. That's like Mama's and Papa's time. Dunhill Records. Cool label though on those ones.
Yeah, the rainbowy thing.
Yeah. Anyways, I thought someone might want to dip the toe in the water of the grab a drink and sail your boat or something.
What do they call it? Dad rock? Yacht rock?
Yeah, I was just gonna say, I think it's called Dad Rock in this. Okay.
Yeah, Bill's saying you can't see the cover, so just tilt it
Oh,
down.
sorry,
Tilt them forward more at the top.
It is ABC Records. I'm sorry. I got some I'm gonna try to lower the dimmy thing on my. Hang on here. Anyways, you probably see that there. ABC Records. Yeah, it's ABC. Anyways, this is probably in my top 15 records of all time. One of my favorite bands is the Smithereens. This for me is my favorite record they did. Of course, they had one called 11 that had a girl like you on
11. 11's my favorite.
I listened to this record in high school,
11
on my
and the follow-up. What was the follow-up? I had the follow-up too.
Green Thoughts was the follow-up to this one. And then that
11. I'm just looking at mine. I've got 11. 11, I love 11.
Yeah, that one's good. That's their big one. And Green Thoughts was the one before that, which had
I've got 11 and Blow Up. Blow Up was great too.
Yeah, you got Blow Up on
Blow
vinyl.
Up followed 11.
Oh no, hang on. You got Blow Up on vinyl?
No, I've got it on CD.
Oh, okay. I was going to say what I said. We're going to be doing some talking then if you got that on vinyl.
No, yeah, anyways, I don't. I've never seen it on vinyl.
Smithereens. This has Blood and Roses, Behind the Wall of Sleep, 2 big singles. There's a song on here with Belinda Carlisle.
Yeah, good album, guys. Good album. How much is that one?
Lonely Place was the one with it's $5. I want someone to experience what I experienced. I listened to this in high school
bargain,
so much.
Guys, take it, guys. $5.
It broke my auto reverse. Yeah,
one of the best '90s bands.
Just crunch. It's New Jersey rock and roll, but not like. But I'm sorry, I like them better than some other New Jersey bands. But Smithereens. I was hoping someone would. Suzanne Vega's on this record too. Oh, actually, it's Suzanne Vega. Sorry, who's on In a Lonely Place. Carlisle's on a different song they did. Anyways, if no one's in for $5, I'm going to pass on that one. Maybe next round I won't do $5 records because they don't seem to be.
Yeah, it's like one auction everybody wants the $5 ones, and then the next auction everybody wants something else. And you never know.
Because people were saying, "Oh, $5 records, $5 records," and then no one wants the $5 records.
But eventually, like I said, everything goes. I have stuff here that eventually it all goes. It's just it might take a couple auctions, but
if does anyone know if Caitlin's was watching? Caitlin, I have a record for you here.
I promise. Caitlin today. I don't know what's up with her.
But I promised her a record. So if anyone knows Caitlin,
James knows Caitlin. James knows Caitlin.
I promised her this record, and I found it finally in my collection. So if someone lets you know that I have this, I got Paul McCartney. Yeah, okay, let's do this. Paul McCartney.
James, you know Caitlin.
Tell Caitlin I got her Whitney Houston record she wanted. And if you want some other stuff, I'll send her some more stuff. She has my email. So if she wants to email me, I will be happy to send her that Whitney album she wanted.
James will let her know.
Thank you.
James talks to her all the time. He goes on her. She does streams, and he's co-hosts her streams. So tell her, James, that he's got the Whitney for her.
I swear I'm not in the loop for these streams because I'm not sure why I don't get notified for these streams. But anyways, McCartney, let's do this. This is going to be. I'm going to offer 3 records for $15, and regretting it. But I got McCartney. That was his. That was his first solo record. So McCartney, I've got one of I think this is one of his most underrated records. Is Pipes of Peace. I love it. I love the song Pipes of Peace, and then I also love this one, Tug of War. That one is two really good '80s records. They sold well, obviously, but two albums that I think they get passed by. His '80s output sometimes gets a little bit passed by, but these two kind of came out kind of similarly, same time. And then this is his first solo record. $15. Oh, George. Okay, there you go. McCartney, done. I'm glad someone's going to enjoy those ones. $15 to Wasaga, George. Thank you.
Good deal. That's a good deal.
Yeah. Okay. I'm just looking through my stuff. Nice condition copy of the Queen, A Day at the Races, $10.
You've got
This
8
is
minutes. You've got 8 minutes.
original Electro Records pressing for $10.
Oh, what?
Queen.
If nobody takes that, put that aside.
Yeah.
Oh, forget it. Never mind. Bill got it. Never mind.
I mean,
Never
the first song on this, Tie Your Mother Down. Woo!
I know that's a hole in my Queen library.
Like this is I know it kind of gets down before that. Musical World.
Bill K got that one.
Okay, so that is Queen.
Bill K got that one.
Bill K, thank you, Bill.
If you ever see another copy of that, if you ever see another copy of that in your travels, let me know.
I think these are all from my collection, so I think I have.
Because I do have that. I have a hole in my collection, and
I have multiple of that.
Day in the Races. I'm missing Day of the Races. I'm missing Day at the Races and the Miracle.
Oh, I love the Miracle. Yeah,
those are two I'm missing from my Queen collection.
I offered this one last auction and no one bid, but it's Christmas time. I'm actually really something I don't know. I don't normally tell people, but my wife upstairs will attest to is I play a lot of Christmas music.
That's the only time to play it.
Well, sometimes I'll play it, not really at Christmas time, but the Phil Spector Christmas record.
Yeah, the 80s version, the 80s cover. Yeah. The 80s cover.
But you know what? The music's all the same on it.
Oh, yeah. Just that silly cover. But that is the greatest, in my opinion, the single greatest Christmas album ever made. It's never been matched. It's never been beaten in 50 years, 60 years. Nobody's ever beat that album, in my opinion. I think that it should be in every single person's record collection. It
is. You know what? And even though it's Christmas, it's just insanely good. Wall of sound, Phil Spector. This is the best thing he ever did, in my opinion. Bill, I'll talk to you about. Bill wants to know about
the Billy Idol.
Yeah, I'll talk to you in a bit about that, for sure. But you need to have this record in your collection for $7. It's worth way more than that.
I actually have that. I have an original Philly record. Well, I have a remaster. I have the remaster one that came out a few years ago on the Philly record. I have that on cassette though. I have that version on cassette.
I found an original pressing last January after
Sam
Christmas.
Squatch was first at $7.
Sam, this is something you're going to play, like Darlene Love. Darlene Love, I just love that.
I just love that album. I love that. I think everybody has heard that album. Even Sam Squatch, that album. Maybe if you never actually sat down and listened to it, I guarantee you've heard it playing in every shopping mall during Christmas time. And on every radio station. And
songs off of this are in almost, I don't know how many Christmas movies. If you play this Christmas Eve and you're not smiling and feeling great, then you have no soul.
The Wall of Sound, man. The Crystals, the Ronettes. Oh
my God.
Darlene Love. Oh my God. That's just
I'm going to offer this. This is like you said, I pulled doubles, and I don't know why I have two of these, but I do. But it's such a great sense by Marvin Gaye, the man himself, Marvin Gaye. The man was a genius. He was no puppet for Motown. The guy wrote his music. The guy was insanely talented, not just vocally, but musically. He was an all-around kind of musician. This was in This is an original. Oh, this is a nice. I didn't know that. I didn't read the sticker on the back. I never seen the sticker before. Anyways, it's a Motown. You'll see. Whoever gets it will see.
How much? How much?
Fuck. $5. It's so good. Everything's on this one.
$5, guys. Oh my God. Freaking the best of Marvin Gaye for $5. I bought Marvin Gaye Collected on Music on Vinyl a few years ago for a hell of a lot more than that.
That was like 60. That was like $60, that one.
It's a beautiful, but that Marvin Gaye Collected is fantastic.
I mean, it's got Let's Get It On, Mercy, Mercy Me, Ain't Nothing Like the Real Thing with Tammy Tyrell.
What's going on? $5.
It's got What's Going On. I mean, it's got apart from Sexual Healing, which wasn't on Motown, it's got every Marvin Gaye song you'll ever want. It's just amazing record. Yeah, if not, I'm going to throw this aside, and if someone wants to talk to me later. Bill, you wanted Billy Idol? If that's a yes, please let me know. Just type yes if Bill, if you wanted that Billy Idol, I'll pull it out for you.
Yeah, he said Billy Idol for $5.
Okay, for $5.
Yeah, he said, "Can I have the Billy Idol for $5?" I guess he wants to add it to his other one.
Okay, fine. I thought that didn't sell, did it? Okay, $5. Okay, fine. $5.
You got it, Bill. You got it, Bill. 3 more minutes.
I'm seeing this guy in a couple months. For the third time ever. He's playing with Ministry. He's opening for Ministry up in Light City, but this is Gary Newman, the Pleasure Principle. He's
playing here in Toronto. Gary Newman and Ministry. Yeah.
Yeah. This is this one has cars on it, obviously, but
yeah.
There's so many other songs on here that are just as good or better than Cars.
That's a great album. Great album.
It's got ME, it's got Films, it's got Metal. Metal is probably one of my favorite Gary Newman songs. I mean, I saw him a couple of years ago here, and he fucking blew me away. I'm a huge Gary Newman fan. $5. $5. $5 for one of the. This is on Atco Beggars Banquet Records, so it's like an original kind of Canadian pressing. So $5 for Gary Newman. If anyone wants that one,
guys. David's got some freaking awesome $5 records. Jeez.
I know. So Bill K on Billy Idol. But normally I'd be asking at least $10 for this. But that's fine.
We're too generous to you guys.
I'm trying. You know what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to make some more room so I could buy some more records.
I just want to buy a puppy.
This one's in the shrink.
I just want to buy a puppy, guys.
That's what
it's all about. So this one can pee all over my records.
This one's in the shrink, and it has the original sticker on it. I don't know of a record store called MCTR, but it was $7.98. Then it was on sale for $6.39. The first Foreigner record. Classic record.
Cold as ice.
It's got feels like the first time. My favorite Foreigner. You know, it's got my favorite Foreigner song, Star Rider, on this one, which is one of the only songs that Mick Jones sang on. But
Bill K just went $5.
You are a smart man, Bill, because that is a great record. So that's Foreigner.
Yeah, classic.
One of the only bands I've never seen, and you know, I could see the new lineup, but the only band I've never seen with Lou Gramm, I never saw him. And I'm a massive fan of Foreigner.
Time for one more.
Oh my God. I got some new records, like newer as in the incredible but yet passed away Elliott Smith. Does anybody in the house know Elliott Smith?
I don't know him. Where's he? What's his dealio?
He died, but one of the greatest. It's kind of like an Eve Cassidy. He got really famous, more famous after he died. But one of the just greatest singer songwriter type guys. This is called Either Or. Double record, double 180-gram record, $10.
Bargain.
It's worth. I know for a fact this is worth. This is from 2017. It is. If you don't know Elliott Smith and you don't want to buy this, you guys sample some of his music, and the next auction you'll be asking me for some Elliott Smith.
Mm-hmm.
So, what did I say? 15.
B-sides.
Doesn't
I've got
matter.
some soundtracks coming up. B-sides, if you're still here.
No one's bidding, so I'm gonna pay. Like I said, later on, before we close up tonight, before Anthony's got to have dinner with his daughter.
Oh, we
If
still got
anyone
lots of
wants,
time. It's only 8 o'clock. We still got an hour and a half.
I
Or
got some
more.
new. I got some new records like the Lumineers. I got Stars. I got Harry Styles. I got some other metal stuff. I got a lot of $5 records. And if you're Canadian and you don't have video hits, the soundtrack, like look at Samantha, who's Canadian and knows video hits. You gotta know video hits.
What's on that? What's on that video hits?
Rush.
What song is
Uh, it's got Rush, The Big Money. It's got Bryan Adams, Cuts Like a Knife. It's got Platinum Blonde, Doesn't Really Matter. It's got Bangles, Manic Monday. Basically, it was video hits in cooperation with Sony or Columbia, CBS Records. It's got the Arrows even, but it's
Oh,
got
cool. Boy, that's a real
Miami.
wide range of stuff there.
It's got Kenny Loggins. It's got Miami Sound Machine.
I'm surprised to
Criminal
see
Minds by
Rush on a
Gowan.
comp. I'm surprised to see
Like,
Rush on a
you
comp.
guys, I have two of these. That's why I'm selling one, because I collect these kind of things. I collect much music records, and I collect like video hits. Like Samantha, every day after school, you'd run home and watch video hits. $5. Anyone who wants to look at that? Look at that lineup. I mean, Rush is
I love
on.
comps. I love comps.
I wish I had this. I would pay $100 for an original video hit sweatshirt like that. You're right. It was a great show. Anyways, talk to me later if anyone wants any of these things. I'll pass it off to Anthony.
All right, next round,
You
I
know
got
what?
some.
Why
I
don't
think I got some good stuff coming up this time, guys. I got some
how about people
gems.
tell us for my sake, please, guys, tell me what you guys are looking for, because tonight's
Yeah, because I don't have time to show everything. So like,
no. And
I know
honestly,
I'm not going to show. I never show everything. Every freaking
I'm
auction, I never get around to showing all my shit.
and I might bow out early.
That's how it hangs over for auction upon auction upon auction. All right, I'm going to show some heavy, what I hope are heavy hitters. Well, first, the B-sides. I think B-sides is people that are into soundtracks. I'm just going to blow really quick through a bunch of soundtracks. There's not a bunch. It's like 3 or 4. One that I showed like I think I showed it on like my first auction and I never showed it again. But it's definitely a rarity and it's probably going to sell it cheaper this time around. I don't even remember what I asked for it last time. So yeah, I think I showed this like on the first auction and then it just got filed away and I never thought about it again. These go for last sold for 50. They go for 50. It looks like they go for a minimum of 56. Last one that sold was 50, but this is like when I did these notes like freaking, I don't know, 10 months ago. This is a double vinyl pressing. It does have a seam split from shipping in the top. So that is there. It's a double LP. It's got an OB from Capcom. Music by Capcom Sound Team. The original soundtrack to Resident Evil 2. The game. This is a game soundtrack from Capcom Records, 2 LP. I'm going to let this go for $10. These go for $50 or more. It's got an OB that wraps around the whole An Obi that wraps around the whole thing. Like you see, it's got a bad split on there, like from shipping, unfortunately. But I mean, the vinyls are pristine. Vinyls? Oh my God, I said vinyls. The records are pristine. They got the ink ribbon freaking center labels, like just like when you play Resident Evil. $10 for Resident Evil 2 LP soundtrack. There's the sick cover on it. Nice atmospheric, creepy music for you there, guys. Resident Evil. It's got an Obi that wraps around the whole thing. It's definitely an obscure thing. But $10 for a $50 album is a bargain. That's soundtrack number 1 that I'm offering up. Where can I put this? Something fun for you collectors. This is a fun album. I love this movie. I really did love this movie. It was a great movie. The Lego Batman movie. The Lego Batman movie soundtrack with a bunch of cutting crews on here. Harry Nilsson is on here. Who else is on here? Alesso Tublo is on here. Will Arnett's on here. A bunch of people are on here. The Batman. This is $10 too. $10 too. The Lego Batman soundtrack, and it's on a very, very, very cool. Check out that label, huh? Check out that label. Wait till you see the vinyl, guys. $10. $10. And this is not a bid. This is just straight up buy. $10. It's on a yellow, red, black split. Very cool. I believe these are long out of print now. They were limited. $10. Lego Batman movie soundtrack. Which of course is more of a comp. It's not a score, it's a comp. Caitlin's here. It also includes in it, it includes the little, whatchamacallit, with all the credits for all the various songs. So $10. Music in the house. You're in for 10 for the Lego Batman, correct? Just say yep. On this beautiful black yellow split. I believe Music in the House wanted that one. Okay, so you got it, buddy, and it's still in the shrink, guys, with the original hype sticker. Lego Batman movie. And that's going to Music in the House. Straight Lego there. Music in the house. In the house. $10 straight up. There you go, buddy. Good deal. Bargoon. Next up. It's got some great. Let me do the last soundtrack one here. I got it here somewhere. Where is it? My last soundtrack one. That's in my pile of new stuff I pulled. Oh, here we are. This one goes. These ones average. This is a fairly newer release. I'm probably going to be sorry. That came out in 2021. They go for $25 and more. Released through Real Gone Music. Real Gone Music make great albums. This is the original soundtrack to Dracula versus Frankenstein. The movie that was never I don't think the movie was even finished. Music composed and conducted by William Lava. And I'm going to let this go for $10 as well. First person to put 10 gets it. It's still in the shrink. Originally released in 1971. It was one of these B movies that actually was one of Lon Chaney's last things. Originally came from 1971. And you can get it for $10. It includes a poster of the cover art.
Wow.
And it's on a very cool, of course, Halloween-y vibe orange vinyl. Dracula versus Frankenstein. A cheesy B movie, almost exploitation-y kind of thing. Probably not one of the, definitely not one of Lon Chaney's masterpieces of a film, but great soundtrack. Freaking great soundtrack. William Lava's Under Ving soundtrack to Sam Sherman's 1971 B movie classic. And it's the 50th anniversary edition. $10 for this one. For the first person that wants it. If you're a soundtrack collector, this is a rare one. Done by Real Gone Music. Real Gone Music do a great job of their pressings. Dracula versus Frankenstein. $10. If nobody jumps on it, I will keep moving. I'll put that over in that pile there. Okay, I got some interesting stuff here. Frankenstein, young Frankenstein. Okay, I'm getting rid of this one. This one literally I pulled this like literally 10 minutes before today's show. Because what arrived an hour before today's show was the brand new remaster, expanded edition of Thin Lizzy's Vagabonds of the Western World.
Woo!
On purple vinyl, 2LP expanded edition. This just came out on Friday. You guys know Thin Lizzy are in my top 5 bands of all time. So I had to jump on that. So therefore, I don't really need my 2015 or 14. Is it 14 or 15? I don't need my 2000 and... Where are you? Where are you? I know I wrote you down. Yeah, right there. These go for third. Last one sold of this one. This is a Back on Black pressing from 2000. Yeah, Back on Black pressing from 2014. It's got the insert, the polyline sleeve. It's a beautiful freaking pressing. Poly bag on the Decca. Anybody that doesn't know this album, Vagabonds of the Western World, this is a fantastic spin. This is kind of the album. This is kind of the album that got Thin Lizzy really going. It was their third album, and it was the one that kind of got them noticed with Eric Bell, the last one to have Eric Bell on it. A fantastic album with, of course, Vagabonds of the Mama Nature Said, The Hero and the Madman, Slow Blues, The Rocker. What a song, The Rocker. Vagabonds of the Western World, Little Girl in Bloom, Gonna Creep Up on You, a song for While I'm Away. Like I said, these go for, what did I say? These go for 30 plus. 30 plus these go for $15. First one, we'll bid. We'll do a bid. Well, whatever. $15. Gorgeous 180. This was I believe this was from the 2012. They did remaster this album in 2012. They've remastered again for the brand new 50th anniversary version. But this was probably like the 40th anniversary remaster. So freaking gorgeous freaking pressing. This was my personal go-to pressing of this album. $15 for Vagabonds of the Western World. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous pressing. Still in the shrink. And with the incredible cover art by Jim Fitzpatrick. This is a must-have for anybody. Absolute. In my opinion, this is one of great freaking albums of all time. $15 for Vagabonds of the Western World in near mint condition. This was my go-to copy, which is now being replaced by the expanded remaster. Vagabonds of the Western World, $15. Bargain, guys. Bargain. I don't think I should let it go any lower than that, because they do go for, this particular pressing now goes for, when I looked it up today, the last one, they go for 30 and up, but the last one that sold for $47. So long out of print. Vagabonds of the Western World. Come on, guys. Come on. You know you want it. You know you want it. Well, maybe they don't want it. It'll go on the next auction if it doesn't go on this one, because everything eventually goes. Vagabonds of the Western World. Thin Lizzy. Feel in it. All right. Next up. It's such a tough crowd tonight. Oh, how about some? Here's one that this one, Eddie might like this one if he's still here. Let's try this one. I do have another soundtrack album. Well, it's a comp. It's not really a soundtrack album, but it's a comp of soundtrack music. This is a Record Store Day exclusive from 2019. I can't. What was this from? This one I pulled for an auction a couple auctions ago, and I never got around to showing it. Where are you hiding? Where are you hiding? Give me a sec, guys. Oh, I hate looking for this stuff. Why are you hiding on me? I pulled this for I pulled this for this auction. I've never pulled this one before. This is a new pull. My mistake. Okay, yeah, this was Record Store Day 2020. Yeah, it was a pandemic Record Store Day release. That got kind of screwed up. They actually had to release this outside of Record Store Day because of the whole mess that Record Store Day was in. This is Ennio Morricone. Gaiello Criminale. It's a comp of selections from Gaiello films. It's a Record Store Day exclusive. There were only 499 copies of this made, period. They go for 29 plus. It's Christmas coming soon. $10. $10. Ennio Morricone. I have so much Ennio Morricone, I need to thin my collection down. I really do. I got just too much Ennio. So Gaiello Criminale, a collection of his Gaiello film soundtracks. A really, really sweet selection of stuff. $10 starting on that one. And it's a Record Store Day exclusive. $499 total pressed on a yellow vinyl as well. With a cool label. Was this on Rustblade Records? I think this was on Rustblade, wasn't it? Yeah, on Rustblade Records. There we go. Ennio Morricone. I know Eddie's an Ennio guy if he's still here. This was only released. It's never been released outside of Record Store Day. Ennio Morricone. Gaiello Criminale. Sorry, let's get it in there. Get it in the sleeve. Anybody interested in Ennio Morricone? Let me know. $10 bid on this one for Ennio. Ennio, tough crowd tonight. Oh, it's going to be a long time before I get my dog at this rate. Okay, how much time do I got here? I'm still good. I got time for a couple more. Okay, this one. Who knows Kurt Weill? This one here is sealed. And the reason I'm selling it is because I got 2 copies of this. And I'll want to say right now, these go for, these are still new. They still go new. Brand new, they sell right now on Amazon for $45 or pretty well anywhere, $45 Canadian. They go for 27 plus on the used market for a used copy. I'm going to sell it for $10. $10. Kurt Weill and Courtney Barnett, their collaboration album. Kurt Weill, Courtney Burnett. She's very similar style to Kurt Weill's music from Australia. This is a lot of sea lice, and this is still sealed because I have 2 copies. And the reason I'm giving it for $10, when I received this order, when I ordered my copy, I don't know if you guys can see it, but they creased the cover. It's got a crease right here. It got creased because they sent it to me. They didn't do a very good job. So they shoved it in the box and it got a crease cover. There's nothing wrong with the album, I'm sure. It just got a crease cover. And I was like, for $40, I think I paid 40 some odd dollars for it at the time. Or I might have got it on sale for 30 some odd, but whatever. I bitched and moaned and said, send me another one. This one's creased. They said I could keep the original. So I'm passing the savings on to you guys. $10. Kurt Weill. This is the 2017 collaboration album on Matador Records by Kurt Weill and Courtney Barnett. Fantastic spin, guys. Fantastic spin. If you like Kurt Vile, this is a freaking awesome spin. If you guys don't know who Kurt Vile is, you definitely got your head under a rock. So $10 for Kurt Vile and Courtney Barnett's. A lot of sea love. A lot of sea lice. A lot of sea lice. A lot of sea lice. $10 for that one. Let me know in the comments below. Doing a lot of talking, not getting much action here. I'll wait a second. I'll wait a second. I don't see anybody jumping on that, so I'm not going to waste time. Oh, people. All right. Next one. Oh, here. Let's just do this. Here's a $5 one I missed. I missed a $5 record. Christmas is coming up, guys. Christmas is coming up. You guys, probably a lot of you people have freaking grandkids. No, never mind kids. You probably got grandkids. Buy your grandkids a present. Or buy your kids a present to play for your grandkids. It's Disney's Merry Christmas Carols on Disneyland Records, on the original Disneyland Records label. Check that out. Disneyland Records label. $5. Who's playing music? $5. Disney's. Buy this for your grandkids, for your kids, your grandkids, whatever. $5, an original press on Disneyland Records of Merry Christmas Carols performed by Disney characters or whatever. It does feature the Chipmunk song. I think this came out originally in like the 80s or something. Yeah, 1980, I think it was. This came out. $5. It's Christmas time. Buy your kids. Buy somebody a Christmas album. $5. Disney Christmas Carols. What? Well, who's playing the music? Damn it! All right, I got a time for a couple more here. I got time for two more. I'm going to do two more here. This one. All right, let's do this guy. This is another Record Store Day exclusive, released in 2020. And I just have so many live albums by these guys. I originally had about half a dozen live albums by these guys, but I've gotten rid of, I think, 3 now. I think I'll have 2 maybe left after this, which I will keep. This is a Record Store Day 2020 exclusive. Blue Oyster Cult. Live in 83. Record Store Day exclusive. There were how many copies of this? 1,500 copies, 2 LP. Great freaking track listings on this. Stairway to the Stars, Harvester of Eyes, Workshop of Telescopes, Before the Kiss, A Red Cap, Born to Rock, Hot Rails to Hell. What else is on here? Cities of Flame is on here. Of course, Burning for You, Joan Crawford. Steppenwolf, a cover of Steppenwolf's Born to be Wild. A cover, of course, Don't Fear the Reaper. A cover of The Doors' Roadhouse Blues. It's a 2 LP on a beautiful. Let me just pull it out here. I think I played it twice, maybe. Beautiful gatefold. It's in near mint condition, and it's on a beautiful. I don't know if you guys can catch it in the light. It's on a gorgeous black blue, transparent black blue. I think you guys can catch it a little bit.
What label's that on?
Columbia.
Is it? Nice.
And so these, let's see, what do these go for? Blue Oyster Cults, they go for 36 plus. It's a 2 LP. I'm going to let it go for $15. $15. 2 LP. 1,500 pressed. That is being too generous for this pressing. Trust me, I'm being too generous. $15. Blue Oyster Cult live in 83. I am being way too generous here, guys. If you're looking for better bargains than this, you're not going to find them.
I am
Hop Frog's in for 15. This is a bidding one, guys. It's not just a buy one price. Hop Frog's in for 15. Yeah, I showed this on the show earlier, on James' show today, didn't I? Hop. So $15 is the opening bid. If nobody else bids, Hop will get it for 15. So if anybody's interested, forever, by the time I write Hop Frog down on this paper, if nobody else has bid, it's Hops. Because I want to show one more before and I'm already going a little past my time. I'm 1 minute overtime here now, but I do want to show one more. So I'm going to write Hop Frog down. And if nobody says anything before that, Hop Frog gets one of the deals of the day. Yes, that's right. I need a puppy. I am Hop Frog 15. It's written. It's done. It's sealed. The signed, sealed, delivered. It's yours, Dave. All yours, buddy. All yours. And the last one I'm going to show on this section, even though I'm going 1 minute, I'm going a couple minutes over, but I really wanted to do this one in this section. Kiss. Rocks Vegas. And this, what does this Kiss go for? This goes, these go, last one sold for 50. It's a 2020 pressing.
That should have a DVD inside.
Pardon?
That should have a DVD inside too, doesn't it?
Yeah, well, hold on, man. Kids, 52. These go $52 or more. 52 or more right now. These go for minimum of 52. It's a 2LP. This particular one is a 2LP. It's in a trifold. Yes, there is the DVD of the concert as well, right there. It includes the DVD of the concert, 2 LPs on with beautiful interliners. On yellow vinyl, a very pale yellow vinyl. Doesn't really show up well in the light here, but it's kind of a pale yellow vinyl. These go for 52 plus. I'm gonna say this is a tough call, but it is Kiss. It's got Detroit Rock City on it, Creatures of the Night, Psycho Circus, Parasite, War Machine, Tears Are Falling, Deuce, Lick It Up, I Love It Loud, Hell or Hallelujah, Guitar Solo, God is Thunder, Do You Love Me, Love Gun, Black Diamond, Shout It Out Loud, Rock and Roll All Night, and then of course the DVD version. 25 bucks, I think, because it's got the DVD as well. I'm going to throw. I was going to say 20, but I think 25 is fair for this 2LP limited edition. 25, I think it's fair. I was debating 20 or 25. But it's got the DVD as well. So what do you think, guys? Let's see. What do you think? Let's see what anybody offers on this one. Kiss Rocks Vegas. I think it's a 2-hour running time, the DVD. So obviously 2016, this originally came out. This is the 2020 repress. Yeah, I think it's a really good deal for 25 Canadian. 25 Canadian. It's less than half of what they go for, either new or used. And it's in near mint condition, as you can see. Not a mark on it anywhere. DVD, 2LP. 2LP. I think 25 is more than generous. More than generous. Kiss Rocks Vegas. So I'm going to pass it over to Dave. Nobody's going to jump. I'm surprised. People are always wanting Kiss and shit, and then you show Kiss and nobody wants it. You never know at an auction, you know. Like I'll show this next auction and somebody will jump on it. That's just the way it goes. Anyhow, that's it. That's it. Off to David.
All right. How much time do we have left, Anthony, in this auction?
Like an hour still.
Yeah, less than an hour. So I'm coming up.
Yeah, at least an hour. At least an hour.
Yeah, I got to bail at the time we said tonight. I had a late night and I worked today.
Yeah, well, that's why we said, yeah. Well, we're on our December auction. We're going to have a real big blowout. It's going to be a marathon auction for our last one of the year. So make sure you guys come for that one. It'll be a Saturday night one again. It'll be a marathon one because we all want to buy some Christmas presents for people, right?
Right. All right. So really quickly, guys, I've got a really nice condition copy, double album of The Boss, The River.
Yeah, we're going for another hour of music in the house, another hour. We're going to knock off at 9:30 my time. It's 8:30 now. So there'll be at least a couple, maybe we'll do some 15-minute rounds. We'll do 2 15-minute rounds each.
So I was going to do $15, but I tell you what, I'm going to throw in a copy of Born to Run for $20 for both. So if anyone, that's stupid good value. So that's The River is one of the most amazing songs. So you got a nice copy of Born to Run and a really nice condition copy of The River. $20 for both. So I mean, you're not going to get a better price than that ever. So if you were thinking about dipping your toe or want to,
how much?
$20 for both.
A bargain. Those are like, I mean, The River alone. That's
It's crazy.
You won't buy that used in a record store anymore for less than $20.
No. So yes, we do e-transfer if you're in Canada.
If you're in Canada, we do e-transfer. Gladly do e-transfer. So much easier.
We prefer to do e-transfer, honestly.
Absolutely.
So last call for alcohol on these ones. $20. Going, and that is goodbye for those ones. I have a this is like a VG Plus condition copy of Deep Purple, the Book of Tales. And this is on Polydor. There's a couple small little hairlines, but this is my plain copy, so it plays nice. So if you want a very nice condition, well, a couple hairlines, for $10, that's bargain. That's ridiculously bargain priced. For Deep Purple, the Book of Talesmen, this has Rod Evans, I believe, on vocals. Yeah, the Polydor is a Canadian original. So, and like I said, I thought someone might want this, but I'll happily file this back in because it's not easy to find this one on Canadian Polydor. And as you can tell, it's a pretty nice. The cover is very nice on this one. So it's in very, for its age. This was on. This was on Bill Cosby's Tetragrammaton records distributed by Polydor in Canada. Bill Cosby, of course, owned that whatever. I'll say it, Tetragrammaton record label that Deep Purple had a couple records on. So if Deep Purple, this has Kentucky Woman on it, which was the big one in River Deep Mountain High. But Kentucky Woman was kind of like a good song. They have a really nice version of We Can Work It Out on this one from the Beatles. But okay, done. I got hang on, people. Sorry. I pulled way more records than can possibly sell today. Okay, so I got one of my favorite bands, and one of these bands that I have multiples of all their records, for the most part, is Genesis. Tetragrammaton, yeah. That was, yeah. Not a lot of people know that was Bill Cosby who owned that record label originally. I got 4 Genesis records. I've got Live with Peter Gabriel on vocals. Amazingly great album. This has the knife and musical box on side 2.
I found a UK pressing of this last summer. Almost mint condition, and it's gorgeous.
The Knife is probably one of my favorite songs in the universe. I love that song.
I,
And
I,
I
I
got
was always sorry that they didn't make that like a double. Like, where's the rest of that performance? That should have been
yeah,
a double live.
you know what? Somewhere in the vault, there's the full performance of that,
Yeah,
and
I'd love to see that get pressed one day.
they're gonna do some kind of anniversary edition. I hope, because it's such a good concert. I've got a
Yeah,
copy of Duke, the very underrated Duke, which has um
I love Duke. I love Duke.
I love Duke too. It's Misunderstanding and Turn It On Again, and
Duchess,
it's got the, well, it's bookend by,
behind the lines, Duchess.
yeah, it's got Duke's Travels, Duke's End.
Yeah,
So
I love that because that was
there's
that
that,
concept album about Phil Collins' life, basically.
yeah. So it's
Yeah,
got that. It's got a couple of, like, kind of Phil Collins Misunderstanding type songs, but then there still has that prog kind of edge to it.
yeah. Well, Turn It On Again and Misunderstanding kind
Yeah.
of put them in the hits market. You know.
And then I got a copy of Abacab, great record too. With Man, this had their first hit on it, Man on the Corner, but this has No Reply at All. It was on it too, and Keep
Yeah,
It
and that
Dark.
one had 4 different covers.
Yeah, I love this song, Keep It Dark. But
4
anyways, I
different
got that.
covers and 4 different labels. It was just the colors of the pattern was the same, but it was the colors of the
Yeah,
pattern.
and I got the album after Steve Hackett left, and then there was 3.
Yeah, I love it. And then there were 3.
That was
Absolutely
a
love
good
that
album
album.
too. It has Follow You, Follow Me on it.
Yeah,
I got
Deep in the Mother
four
Lode. A great
four
album.
Genesis records for $25. That
You know,
you're never,
like that Peter Gabriel Genesis live, you'll have a hard time finding that anywhere for less than $20 now.
but this is
Because
4
it's never been
Genesis records.
remastered or reissued, that Genesis live.
No, it never has.
So they are worth big money now.
Yep. So 4 Genesis records, and you guys can see it. I'm just going to refresh really quickly, everyone. Looks like I'm a minute behind everyone. So Genesis. Okay, I don't. Looks like no one's buying on that one.
It's a shame because it's such a great Genesis Alive. You could have sold that for $20 on its own.
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah.
Tough crowd tonight. Well, we did try the Sunday night,
We tried it.
It seems our Saturday nights are our best nights.
We'll do Saturday nights from now on.
Yeah, I think we will. Just it was a last minute change this week because I ended up having this concert thing, and then David had a concert, so we just had to shift it a day. Next one, December 16th, Saturday night. Last one for the year. Probably the last one till almost the end of January. So make sure you guys show up for that because we're gonna blow. I want to blow out everything that I got left over here. I'd like to end 2003 with I've cleaned out all my vinyl of the year. So there's going to be bargain prices next auction.
I might do like a box of 10 for dirt cheap or something. This guys, Rock of the Westies, Elton John, $5. Nice condition copy. One in the string of great albums he made in the 70s. $5 for Rock of the Westies.
I mean, it's great music. Musically, it's a great album, but that cover was just so. What the fuck was with that picture?
Well, I don't know. I think they were thinking that at this point, Elton will sell anything and everything. He was so big at the time.
I know, but that outfit, the haircut, the look, what were they thinking? And the hat.
And the hat, I know.
Sherlock Holmes or something. I don't know, but it's a great album musically.
It is. So $5 for that one. Before we leave tonight, if anyone wants to come back and circle back and rethink,
kind of everybody was doing those kind of covers back then, around that time. Yeah. Remember that god awful Peter Frampton cover?
Oh my God, I'm into you.
You know the one I'm talking about.
Yeah, I'm into you.
Everybody was doing these god awful covers.
Bill, what did you want? $5 for
Elton?
Yeah, $5 for Elton. I actually have an audiophile CD of that one. Oddly enough.
Was it
Bill,
Elton? You wanted Bill K? Elton?
Bill, do you want the Elton John?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
That's Bill K. Okay, I got, well, you know what, since that, then I've got his double album, Blue Moves. 2-record set, 1976. It's got, I think one of the big songs up here was Sorry Seems to Be the Hardest Word. It went platinum, it says on the back. Double vinyl. Elton John's Blue Moves. Which I don't think this one hasn't been reissued. I don't believe. He has a lot of his vinyl been reissued. I don't know if this one has been. I haven't seen this one anyways. But 2-record set of Elton. There's the gatefold, classic Elton John, the original inners from my own damn collection for $7 for 2-record set. 1976 Elton John Blue Moves. It's a damn good record. I will tell you that. I did know that. I did know that record hound. Frank Zappa did that. So $7 for the double record of Blue Moves.
Yes, I've been in you. I've been in you. That was on Chic Your Booty, if I remember right.
Yeah.
I've been in you.
Yeah.
Chic Your Booty. I love that Frank Zappa album.
Okay, so if no one wants Elton John Blue Moves, double record, $7. Okay. Then I'll put away the other Elton John record that I was going to sell.
Well, what's the other one you're going to sell?
You know, hang on.
Goodbye Yellow Brick Road?
If someone doesn't buy Kate Bush, The Kick Inside, the woman is friggin' huge again because of Stranger Things, and now her used record prices have gone through the roof.
I know.
This one is on Harvest Records, which is rare enough itself in Canada. She was on Harvest Records. I think in the rest of the world, she was on EMI.
She was on EMI everywhere else, yeah.
But, I mean, you said, and so if yes, it's Canadian Harvest Records. I can show it in a second, but this has Wuthering Heights on it. One of her all-time classic songs. Her vinyl has gone through the roof at record stores. So it's Canadian. Like I said, it's kind of like those early Pink Floyd records that were on Harvest.
Yeah.
And Duran Duran was on Harvest. And the Monks.
And Bebop Deluxe.
Bebop Deluxe was on. I love Bill Nelson, one of the greatest guitar players.
Bebop Deluxe are in my all-time favorite bands.
So I have 2 copies of this.
How much? We got how much out there?
$7.
$7. Bargain, guys.
I know for a fact this sells, at least in my city, it's like $15 to $20 now, if not more. Some people try to gouge you for more, but really, it's more like more like a $15 to $20 record. And I am asking in this nice condition. Look at that. It's one of my own personal copies for $7, and it's just Wuthering Heights is on it. I mean, and that's just one of many songs that are just amazing on this record.
Sir James Bowie, Sinatra, Lenny White, Lennon wants. Can you put that Blue Moves aside? We'll figure something out for him.
For who?
For James.
Oh, James, did you want Blue Moves?
Yeah, we'll figure something out. We'll give it. We'll figure something out. Give it to him for Christmas or something. I don't know. Yeah, put it aside for James. He helps us out. He helps us out at the auction, so we'll figure something out.
For Blue Moves? Okay.
Yeah. Maybe you can send it to me and I'll send it to him or something.
I think this has David Gilmour on it. I'm pretty well. I mean, his names are on the credits here. I can't remember the specifics of it. I think they were probably an item at the time. I'm guessing. I don't know. But I know Gilmour is involved somehow on this one. Anyways, $7. Well, music in the house. We're on different parts of the country, so I'm in the west. He's in the east.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
yes,
Music in the house. Where are you located? Music in the house, because you were saying e-transfer. So I'm assuming you're in Canada. Whereabouts in Canada are you? What city?
that is true.
I'm in Toronto. Uh, oh, you're in Minnesota. Well, yeah, we just by what you were talking about e-transfer, we assumed that you were in Canada.
Um, that's right. Dave Gilmore was involved, and that's kind of why she ended up on Harvest, which was Pink Floyd's kind of label at the time or earlier. Anyways, $7. Wuthering Heights. Kick inside. Okay. Where was Blue Moves again? I don't want to forget about Blue Moves for James here. And I'll tell you what, I'm going to offer this up because you don't see this on vinyl very often. It's one of his lost records from 1979, Victim of Love, Elton John. It's kind of like, I reckon these albums are kind of like those Alice Cooper albums that a lot of people don't really pay much attention to, like Zipper Catches Skin and those ones like that.
I
But
like those ones though too. I like all of Elvis's.
yeah, so it's kind of like that. Elton had a string of records that kind of like that, So $5 for
Yeah,
something you
I
don't see.
remember the cover. What was on that? Was there a hit on that? A single on that? What was on that?
I mean, there's a cover of Johnny Be Good on it. I don't know. I honestly, I don't know if there was. I'm not sure. Like I've heard this album lots, but I'm not sure. I'm not really up on his singles discography.
Yeah, neither.
So if no one wants this for $5,
I mean, it had to have some sort of single on it. I'm sure.
yeah. I mean, I can't remember what. I honestly don't remember what it was. But one of those kind of rare lost Elton John records, kind of like Leather Jackets, one like that. Anyways, okay. And I don't know. Um, this I don't know what's going on with this record, but I defy you to go to a record store and find this for less than $17 to $20 now. But Cyndi Lauper's her first record, She's So Unusual. For some reason now it's just gone through the roof for prices. I'm not sure why. I have an anniversary edition of this one, so I was going
That's
to
what
part
girls want to have fun, right?
Oh yeah, it's got like She Bop, and it's got When
Yeah.
You Were Mine, Time After Time. I think there was 5 singles off this record. And all in all, I think, in my opinion, there's very few what I would say kind of perfect 80s records. This is one of them. Money Changes Everything. That video is amazing for live. But
I didn't put your email up there, David. And now you're just about to finish. There, quick guys.
$7. $7. She's So Unusual. All bullshit aside, one of the greatest 80s records in my opinion. And it's so underrated. But I think it's like 5 bona fide.
Sam Squatch is in for 7.
Sam, you're a smart man, because I probably have about, I don't know how many different versions of that record. I love it so much. I'm trying to get an audiophile version of it right now. So $7 for Sam. Thank you, Sam. And I'm trying to think of what to end this on here, because I don't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna do one more round, and then you've got the last round because I started first, so you finish.
I've got a really nice Frank Sinatra record. I have a lot of Frank Sinatra records. I got a lot of records, first of all, but way too many records probably. But it's very rare that you find Frank's. If you go to thrift stores like I do, Sinatra albums are easy to find. Finding them in good condition is rare. And this is a shining example of, like, look at that early Capitol Records label, which they kind of redid in the 80s again. But this is The Nearness of You. This has that Old Black Magic on it, which is one of his signature tunes. He does Blue Hawaii on this too. Anyways, well, it's mono, obviously, because what year is this even? It says it's printed in the USA and it was kind of exported to Canada. Anyways, I know this has to be late 50s, judging by the picture of him on the back. But I'm gonna do this. I am hot for. I will pull punk stuff for next auction because I kind of pulled. What I was saying earlier, I pulled what I thought people said they wanted, and then we're having this today.
Pull. Yeah, I know what you're saying.
$5 for this Frank Sinatra. Look at that track listing on that too. That Old Black Magic. Anyways, $5. Frank Sinatra and beautiful Capitol Records pressing. So, once again, like I said before we end tonight, if anyone wants to change their mind on some stuff, wants to think twice, he did. That's true. He started Reprise Records. So, I'll sit on that one. Unless someone wants to buy a 4-album Ry Cooder package. Or Anthony, do you have this one?
Yes, I do.
Do you have a beautiful clean condition copy of this one?
I have actually a colored vinyl edition of that one.
Wow, my God, this is an original pressing on Dolton Records.
Yeah, I have the one thing when Dolton did that reissue about 10 years ago and a whole different colors. I picked up a copy. That's a great album.
Yeah, so
you're trying to sell it to me, weren't you?
It was.
Because I'm a Ventures fan.
Bill, did you want for Sinatra? Sorry,
what did you fight for? Sinatra?
The lagging is just insane.
Yeah.
Bill, do you want I'll put Sinatra aside, thinking that if that's not the one if you want something else, Bill, let us know, okay? But if it's Sinatra, I'll put that aside. And
I guess that's it. Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. Go ahead.
Yeah, because 9 o'clock coming up, so I'm going to do a 15-minute round, and then
Ry Cooder. And Bill, if you want a Ry Cooder, I will hang around because I got a Ry Cooder pack.
Sam Squatch will take the Surf for $5.
This is a beautiful condition copy that you don't find Ventures Records in nice condition copy very often.
No, you don't.
So, anyways,
Sam Squatch is taking that. So I'm going to do a 15-minute round, and then Nazz is going to do the final round for another 15, or as long as he wants, I guess.
Yeah, I got to end this after you're done. I got 15 minutes after that, and I'm done.
We're both going to do a 15-minute round now. And
I'm exhausted.
Yeah, me too. I had a very late last night. I didn't get in for my consult till almost 3 a.m.
Skinny Puppy kicked my ass. I was in the front, so I feel like I've been beat up. So I do have a Ry Cooder pack coming up. So
all right, my final round, a few bits and bobs here. I didn't know what to pull because it's a hard crowd tonight. Definitely our next one will be back on our Saturday night show. We tried Friday, we tried Sunday. Saturday's our spot, let's face it.
Let's do Christmas Day. That's a good one.
So yeah, December 16th, Saturday night is our big Christmas blowout, guys. You don't want to miss that one. I want to blow everything that I got left over from 2023. Plus, obviously I'll curate some new stuff. I want to get rid of it all at crazy prices. You said first up, and I think I've shown this before, and I'm honestly surprised it didn't go. I think I showed it 2 auctions ago, and I never showed it again. But the brand new Tears for Fears, Tipping Point.
Oh, I love that record. I got 4 different versions of that record.
There you go.
Great.
Tipping Point. What did I have this down for? I know. I think I showed this in that really short summer thing that we did, and I never showed it again after that.
What color vinyl?
We did a little short 2-hour thing that wasn't Yeah, $10, guys. $10. Tears for Fears 2022
Is it
studio
black
album.
vinyl?
Huh?
Is it black vinyl?
Yeah, this is black vinyl. Standard
Guys,
black vinyl.
that's a great record.
Tipping Point. Tears for Fears. Tears for Fears. Tipping Point. From last year. It's in next to mint condition. I've only played it a couple times. $10. $10 starting bid, or $10 if it's the only bid. Whatever. You're not going to get it for that anywhere. Now, let's face it, new, you're going to pay more, like, $30 or something. So Tears for Fears, Tipping Point, $10. As I try to get it in the sleeve. Tears for Fears, Tipping Point. Great freaking album. Great album. The Sounds of Silence. Just waiting to see if anybody nibbles at the bait on the hook for Tears for Fears, Tipping Point. Nibble, 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 nibble. All right, we'll keep moving. We'll keep moving. It's a tough night. It's okay. These things happen. This one also, this one I know I showed at the Lax auction, and I was surprised. I honestly surprised this one didn't go. Hard rock, classic modern hard rock, Victory. Their 2022 was this album, or 2021, 22? I think it's 2022. When did Victory come out? 2022. These go for 33 plus. $10 as well. For you want some great modern, straight up hard rock, Victory, Gods of Tomorrow. Victory, Gods of Tomorrow. Wicked cover on this thing. Wicked cover. Straight up hard rock. In your face. Gods of Tomorrow. $10 from 2000. They're 2020. Great band. They're 2022. I think it feels like this is a 180 vinyl. 180 gram vinyl. Feels pretty heavy. Gods of Tomorrow. $10 for Gods of Tomorrow. You won't find that anywhere for that price. Oopsie. $10 for Gods of Tomorrow. Take a chance, people. Expand your musical libraries. Comes in that beautiful poly sleeve. They did a really good job pressing this. Comes in a musical polyline sleeve, gatefold, the whole 9 yards. Victory, Gods of Tomorrow. Straight up, in your face, rock and roll. Hard rock. Hard rock. Hard rock. Take no prisoners, hard rock. Okay, nobody gonna. Oh, $10. I Am Hot Frog's going for it. I'm not gonna wait too long. If nobody else bids on this by the time I write I Am Hot Frog, Hot Frog's gonna get it for $10. Straight up hard rock, almost borderline metal. I'd say more hard rock. But I'd say it borders between metal and hard rock. I'd say. Hot Frog. $10. It's yours, buddy. I wrote it down. Guess it's yours. Guess it's yours. Congrats, Hot Frog. Good album. I know Hot Frog likes the hard rock. I just pulled a few things. Okay, let's do this other hard rocker then. Let's do this one. And this one I showed I don't know, 3 auctions ago, but it was right at the end of the night, and I kind of probably picked the exact wrong time, just like I'm doing tonight, but it is earlier technically. This is Ace Frehley, Origins Volume 2. Ace Frehley, Origins Volume 2. It's his covers album from 2020. This was the limited edition. There were like a billion variants of this album when it came out. There were a lot of variants. This is Ace Frehley's covers album. Great spin. I'll probably be sorry I sold this if I do sell it tonight. Covers of Good Times, Bad Times. Never in My Life. Space Truckin'. I'm Down. Of course, Beatles song, I'm Down. Jumpin' Jack Flash, Politician, Lola, 30 Days in the Hole, Manic Depression, Kicks. We got to get out of this place, and actually even a cover of Kiss's She. And this Ace Frehley, I will let go for, they go for 35 plus. It's a 2 LP. I'll let it up. You know what? It's Christmas. $15 starting on this one. And this is, it's got an inner thing here. It's got an inner thing here. And it's on a really cool blue kind of, I don't know what they called this color. Does it say what color they called this? Let me see. What color did they call this? Just says colored vinyl. It's a 45 RPM pressing, guys. This is a 45 RPM, not a 33. It's a double 45 RPM pressing on this very, very cool colored vinyl. I'm being crazy letting it go for 15. Very cool vinyl. Ace Frehley, Origins, Volume 2, 15. Ace, Wasaga George, you're in for Ace. Anybody else in for Ace? Anybody else in for Ace Frehley? In beautiful condition. Ace Frehley, Origins, Volume 2. In a gorgeous, the vinyl is spectacular. I mean, showing it on camera doesn't do it justice. It really does look spectacular when you look at it. Produced, of course, by Ace Frehley himself. And I'll just wait a second. If nobody else bids on it, then it's yours, George, for 15. I'm not going to run a timer or anything. There's not enough bidding tonight for timers. If I write Wasaga George's name down here and nobody else bids, then it's going to Wasaga George for $15, which is an amazing bargain. Wasaga. I got written Wasaga. I've written George. I've written 15. You got it. You got it, buddy. You got it, Wasaga George. Congratulations. You got a steal tonight. You got a steal tonight. Wasaga George gets the Ace Frehley. Next up. These are all the ones I pulled. Now, this is one I did show last auction for the first time. And I'm actually shocked this one didn't go because it's the one and only pressing of this album there ever was. For people that like soundtracks, I was surprised this didn't go. People were definitely interested. They were talking about it. And I was really shocked that nobody actually bid on it. Because there's only ever been one pressing of this album. And it was the Maurice Jarre's music from The Man Who Would Be King. And I'm really surprised this didn't go last auction. I really, really, really am surprised. There's only ever been one pressing of this album, so I thought I'd show it again tonight. These go for 27 and more. This is a U.S. Winchester pressing. It's the only ever pressing of this soundtrack on vinyl. There was only ever one pressing. A 1975 Winchester pressing, U.S. Winchester pressing. I'm going to sell this for $10. $10. The Man Who Would Be King. Music by Maurice Jarre. Whether or not there's any relation to Jean-Michel Jarre, I have no idea. But The Man Who Would Be King. A sweet, sweet, sweet soundtrack from one of my, to the film with, of course, Sean Connery and Michael Caine. Yeah, only one ever pressing. I'm surprised this didn't go, especially for soundtrack lovers, because this is really rare, really rare. Only ever had one pressing. So that's up for grabs. $10. Anybody want the Maurice Jarre? It's there. I've shown it. I don't want to waste time because I've only got 5 minutes left to finish showing the ones I pulled, which are right here. Let's see. I didn't show this last time, and people were saying, "Well, Anthony, why didn't you show this last time? I might have gone for it." This one here, and I never showed this. Never got a chance to show this one. Oh my God, this one! I don't know why. I don't know why, but these go for $333 plus on frickin' Discogs. So somebody want to make $300, they're welcome to. I was just shocked when I saw that the only ones for sale for this were $300 and plus. $333 plus. Did I had marked down if one had ever been sold? I don't think that one had even been sold. And it's super rare. 2018 pressing. Latin artist Carol G. and her Unstoppable album. It's hip hop. It's funk. It's soul. It's Latin. I don't know what else to call it. I'm just going to sell it at less than what I paid for it. I don't care. If it's a $300 album and you can get $300 for it, all the power to you. Original black vinyl. There's the inner. Carol G's Unstoppable. Lado A. It features a bunch of guest artists. Bad Bunny's on here, guys. Bad Bunny's on here. Bad Bunny's on here. Bad Bunny's on here actually twice. Oh, no, it's just a remix at the end. Bonus track. Carol G music. I'm just gonna let this go for $15. $15 for a $333 album by Carol G. $15 for a $333 album by Carol G. You wanna flip it and make your small fortune? Be my guest. I haven't checked it recently. I mean, when I wrote that 333, that was when I originally pulled this album, which has sat for a couple of auctions, and I've never shown it. Carol G. 2018 Unstoppable. $15. $15 bargain for this, especially if you're a flipper. If you're a flipper, you're getting a bargain here because you can flip this if you have the patience and time to flip this for a fortune. Be my guest. So $15 for Carol G. Unstoppable. And I'm not going to wait too long because I'm down to 3 minutes. I got maybe two more. I'll do two more. I don't think I have time to do any more than that. Another hip hop because I'm done in hip hop tonight. Iggy Azalea's latest outing. I like Iggy Azalea, but her debut album is the one I really, really love. This one's not bad. This one features Tyga's on this. Who else is on here? Sophia Scott. This is her. What was the one called? The stripper one, wasn't it? Yeah. I am the Strip Club was the single. End of the Era. Yeah. This is the End of the Era deluxe edition. I think this was an Urban Outfitters exclusive. Limited to 4,000 copies. Iggy Azalea. I Am the Strip Club was the big song on this one. Sex on the Beach also was on here. There's a pattern here, huh? Pillow Fight. I'm the Strip Club. Iggy Azalea's latest album. And what did I want for this one? And this is a Urban Outfitters limited edition. And Urban Outfitters stuff always goes up in value massively. Let me find it here. Where are you, Iggy? Iggy, where are you hiding, Iggy? What was the value? What was I going to sell this for? Give me a sec, guys. The hell? Iggy. Oh, yeah, $10. Yeah, $10. Urban Outfitters edition. It includes this big ass lyrical. I think it's lyrics on one side. No, it's just the credits. It's credits on one side. Hold on, guys. Bear with me. $10. The 2 LP. Big ass credit sheet on one side with a big huge poster on the other. Hey, that's worth the $10 alone. Big humongous poster on it, and it's also on a very cool vinyl. $10. It's a 2 LP. It's one of those two LPs in a single jacket thing, and it's really weird because there was a single inner sleeve and the second sleeve was just white. And it's on this kind of red purple smooshy vinyl. It's a bargain at $10, trust me. Good hip hop. I like Iggy, but this is if I will never get rid of her debut album. I absolutely love that album. There's the second disc for you. Really cool vinyl. $10 is an absolute steal for this freaking album. $10. AGK Stripper Show. Yes, that's right. AGK Stripper Show. So if anybody's interested in Iggy, that's $10. I got one more I'm going to show, and then I'm calling it quits. And then the rest is up to David. Iggy Azalea. I know hip hop's a tough sell in here with you guys, but we occasionally get people that want some hip hop, so I try to have a little bit of everything at the show. And last but not least, I'm not going to show these. I'll save these for the next auction. This one, Rick Wakeman hates this album. Just because he doesn't like it because it was a comp and he didn't get input into putting it together. But this is on the label that Rick Wakeman releases all his stuff on nowadays, Purple Pyramid, who do a great job. I love Purple Pyramid stuff. And I really like this album. And there were only 300 copies of this pressed period. This is in my little bin of super limited album releases. And I had to debate when I wanted to get rid of this one because I really do love the performances on this. And I am going to sell these for, they go for $27 and higher. The last one sold for $40. I will put this for $15. $15. It's Rick Wakeman. It's called Starship Trooper. It's a selection of live, if I remember right, I haven't listened to it in a long time. I'm pretty sure it's live performances. It's kind of a comp. It's on a red vinyl. Red vinyl. It's limited to 300 copies. 300 copies. Originally, I believe Rick sold this on, it was sold on Rick's Bandcamp page through Purple Pyramid, who produce all his stuff nowadays. What's great about this is it's got classic things on here. Billy Sherwood appears on here, playing with him. Tony Levin appears on here, playing with him. Tony Kate appears on him. Mickey Thomas appears on here on this album, and it's got some real gems on here. It's got a great version, instrumental version of Starship Trooper on here, and it's got a couple of covers that Rick does. Love Reign O'er Me from The Who, and Crime of the Century by Supertramp that Rick does. Plus some original Rick Wakeman compositions on side A. Sober, Are We to Believe? Random Acts Revisited, Dynamics of Delirium. 300 pressed. What did I say I was selling this for? $10. I'm gonna go $10. $10 for Rick Wakeman. 300 copies only ever pressed, never been repressed. $10 for Rick Wakeman. Called Starship. I don't know why they call it They called it Starship Trooper. I don't know why. But Rick hates this because he didn't approve of the track listing before it was released, apparently. So he's like, he didn't like the running order or something. I don't know. But I think it's a great one. I think it's a great album. 300 pressed, $10. And that's my last one for tonight, guys. That's it. That's all. I'm feeling hot. I'm getting worn out. I'm getting tired.
All right.
Wolfie wants the Carol G. Where are we? Did I miss? How did I miss that? Where did I miss it? AGK. I saw Stripper's show. Let's go way back. Oh, where's Wolfie? Oh, fuck. I missed that. Okay, Carol G is going to Wolfie, baby. Sorry, Wolfie. My mistake. Yeah, go ahead. Flip it. $15. It's yours, buddy. That scrolled off my screen before I even saw it. I know you guys are going pointing up with fingers. Yeah, I'm just tired, guys. I'm just really tired. I'm tired. My body hurts. It's yours, buddy. Wolfie. Wolf, baby. Happy flipping. Go ahead, flip it or enjoy it. It's a great album. I don't know if anybody's going to ever buy it. Like, whoever listed it for $333 on Discogs, I think is crazy. But, I mean, it's a great album, but it's just super rare. Wolf Baby gets the Carol G. There you go, buddy. Yes, Wolf Baby, I got you, buddy. I got you. Sorry, I'm just tired. I'm just really tired tonight. It was a late night last night. My back has been out all week. I'm just not physically in the greatest of shape. I missed that. I know that I haven't checked in a long time, but the last time I checked, that Carol G went for stupid money. I don't believe anybody would pay that for it. I mean, it's a great album, but I wouldn't pay $333 for it. So that's it for me. It's David. David's going to close out the show tonight.
All right. We're going to do some really quick stuff. Original pressing on Jet Records, 1981. Some of these might be bids. Some of these might be a price, but this is going to be a bid. Even got the. This is I like this so nice. This is such a nice copy. I put one of those audiophile sleeves on it for whoever wants to buy it. It's got the original insert in it, which is rare enough as that, you know, to have the original inserts. But I took the sleeve off because I wanted to show everyone how nice this cover is. Aussie Records original presence. It's very rare you find in nice condition. So this is gonna be a bid. Well, what do you call it? An auction bid. It's going to start at $15 for an original Jet Records pressing, 1981. Nice to meet you too. I have Rycooter coming up. So $15 starting bid for I mean this is my copy. I have two copies, but this is one of my copies. And when I say that, I mean I can promise you it's one of the best ones you'll find for the money you're going to pay for it, probably. But oh, Caitlin, I have that record for you. Did someone tell her that? I hope. Anyways, $20 for I Am Hop Frog. Nice. Look at this. Nice. The best song on here is something that people might not remember, is a song called Believer. I think that's the best song on here by far. Over the mountain flying high. Look at side one. Over the mountain flying high again, you can't kill rock and roll, Believer. Like boom, 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 boom. Ozzy at his finest. So let's see here. We're not gonna run the clock. I'm just gonna do my little informal countdown. I'm not up to speed on this one because I'm not up to the lag time is of such that I'm gonna trust people are gonna tell me who won if there's a problem. Right now it's I Am Hop Frog, and I'm gonna give it about 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Someone's gonna get a deal on this one. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I Am Hop Frog, I believe. Thanks for telling her, everyone. I Am Hop Frog. You got a deal on Aussie. Good, nice one. All right. A very, very nice condition copy of 1984 by Van Halen. Arguably their best record, next to the first album. This comes from my own. No, I found one at a thrift store. But I pulled the nicer one I have to sell. And the one I found at a thrift store will kind of take the place of my next one. But I want to show everyone. There's a couple little hairlines, but it plays very nice. And it's a very nice condition copy. Oops. I didn't drop it for real. Original inner. $10 starting. for a nice condition copy of 1984 by Van Halen. So if anyone, I do have Rycooder coming up, by the way. $2? What does that mean? I don't know what $2 means. $10. If anyone, you know what? I'm just going to say this now. If anyone wants this for a flat out $10, type in $10, and it's yours. For Saga George, you got a nice condition copy of 1984. You guys are robbing us blind tonight. Holy shit! All right.
You're making us work way too hard tonight.
That's George? Thanks, Bill. Okay. You know, I'll just do this now, and then I have some other vinyl similar to what I just sold. This man is so revered. He's been name checked twice in Tragically Hip songs. Rycooder. I pulled 4 of his best records, and they're in super nice condition. You get Rhythm. Who covered that? Dwight Yoakam? Or someone covered that anyways. You get Bop Till You Drop. I'm saving the best one for last.
Bop Till You Drop. Wasn't Bop Till You Drop covered by Ramones?
No, that's their song. And also Rick Springfield has a song called Bop Till You Drop as well.
Oh, okay. I just heard the name and it said, wait a minute, that's a Ramones song.
You got Borderline. And this was one of the first albums recorded digitally. It was recorded on a 3M digital system at the time, 1980. So the infancy of digital recording. And look, Jim Keltner's on this record. I mean, Bobby King, John Hyatt's on this record. Fuck me, these are stacked. I mean, everyone wanted to play with Rycooder. And if you're Gord Downie from the Hip, he wanted to be Gord Downie. He wanted to be Rycooder. And my personal favorite, Rycooder, is the Crossroads soundtrack. Everyone remembers that guitar duel between Steve Vai and Ralph Macchio. Well, that was played by Rycooder, those guitar parts from Ralph Macchio. So, 4 great Rycooder records for $20. It's a damn giveaway. Honestly, if these move Gord Downie to tears, these will make your life a lot nicer. So, anyways, 4 Rycooder records for $20. That's $5 a pop, guys. You're not going to find these for $5 a pop anymore. I mean, that's many, many years ago. You can find these records for that price now. You don't find that nowadays. So you know what? I'll let people think about this if they're interested. In the meantime, how about a nice condition copy of one of the most classic albums? I Am Hop Frog. Look at you jumping in on the Rycooder. You got it. Like I said, at the prices we're selling at it, you guys could flip these easily. Okay, I Am Hop Frog. Thank you so much. One of the most iconic albums ever. Do I need to tell you what's on this one? Sunday Bloody Sunday, New Year's Day, Two Hearts Beat as One. I mean, this was beautiful. This is on the Blue Island label. And I'll tell you something that's really rare is that it has the gatefold. Not all pressings had the gatefold. This had, look at that. That's kind of an iconic photo of you two right there. War. This album it's honestly, it's not a $5 record, to be honest. And if I say $10, it's a giveaway price, but I'm going to ask $10 flat out for an original Canadian Blue Island label pressing of War by U2. So, what, Phil, you're in for $10. You are wise, my friend, because in a lot of ways, this is my favorite U2 record. I like it. I think I like it more than even Joshua Tree or Zero, not Zero, but Octone Baby. That's my opinion. So what did I say? $25, Bill? I said gatefold. It's I asked one price for it. I am Hop Frog. So it's Bill's. It wasn't I should have made that clear, sorry. It was a one price thing, and that's ridiculously good price. An album that I don't know, well, I mean, I do know why it goes for a lot of money. But this is my own pressing, not my own pressing, my own copy, one of two of George Michael's Faith. Go ahead and hop online and see what these things go for, or your local record store. As it comes from my collection. It's got the original inner. I mean, I don't even need to tell you what songs are on this one. It's one of the most. Look at that. You couldn't buff that cleaner than that. It's almost virtually unplayed. $10 flat out. One price, $10. And that's at least half of what it goes for in any used record store. I know that for a fact. I know that for a fact, Jack. And I don't tell bullshit to you guys. I don't hype stuff. I love to give you guys deals. Apparently, yeah. Bill K was on that U2. I got that one. Thank you. Thanks for that, Wolf Baby. Appreciate that. So this album, I think 3/4 of the record were singles. 1, 2.
Are you done? Yeah, we're just finishing up.
4, 5, 6 singles were on this record.
I'm just deciding if I want porch. Thought.
All right.
How are you gonna? Can you do?
Think about that one. And last one tonight for me is going to be Purple Rain original. No poster. Don't ask for the poster. I don't have the poster. I've never owned a poster one other than the new re-release. It has the original inner, though. But I put this in a nice audiophile sleeve wherever buys it. It's already you're getting $1 for free. These things cost so much money. $10, and I know that's half of what it goes for. $10 for Purple Rain. Oh, sorry, Wolf Baby wanted George Michael. You're getting, when you see that record, you're gonna say, oh my God, it looks brand new. And the original pressings of Faith are way better than the newer ones. Anyways, $10. That was Wolf Baby. Wolf Baby, please look at my email address and email me your address, what you bought, where you're from, all that fun stuff. I need to know every single thing so I can get you a shipping quote. Purple Rain.
Wolf Baby's bought from us before.
Okay. So who was first on the Purple Rain? I see Bill, I see Devin. So Bill. Sorry, Bill. Sorry, Devin. Bill was on first on that one. Prince is going to Bill K for $10. Wow. That's crazy low. And I'm going to say one last. Yeah. Thanks, James. Appreciate that. That clears that up. If anyone has anything that they thought twice about for anything I showed tonight, say
what George Michael did you show? What did I miss? A George Michael? What George Michael was it?
Faith.
Oh no, I was away from the camera. Damn it.
It was like, yeah, this is like the nicest condition copy I own.
Yeah, of anything you showed tonight, I would have gone for that.
No, trust me, it is a beautiful copy.
I don't need to hear
And
about that. I don't need to hear about that. Oh well.
if anyone wants, you guys can email me.
I need
You
my
guys,
dog more.
oh, I would too. A dog lasts forever. Well, not
Well,
forever,
not
but
forever, bud.
14 years. If anyone,
I don't think I made enough tonight to get a dog, but it'll go in the kitty cat. It'll go in
if anyone,
the pool.
if anyone recalls something that didn't sell that you're thinking twice about, send me an email. I am, obviously, you guys know me. I'm more than reasonable.
And anything that we showed in the auction for people that watch the auction afterwards, because I do get viewers after. We always accept bids on stuff after the auction.
Yeah.
In other words, if you were watching the auction on a later date, or you're just fast forwarding through the auction, anything that didn't sell for me personally, whatever price I asked for it, the initial price I asked, you can have it for that price. Just email us and say, yeah, you showed so and so, you showed Tears for Fears for $10, you didn't sell it. $10 for you. So anything that applies to pretty much any of my past auctions. If you're looking through past auctions and you see something that didn't sell, email us and say, did you sell this? And if I didn't sell it, you're welcome to it for whatever price was advertised.
James, if I have wildlife, I'll let you know. I have so many McCartney records. I can dig through and see if I have wildlife for you, if that's what you're asking for. Thanks, I am Hot Frog. I don't hike my records unless I can back them up by telling you how good condition they are, and for the price, anyways. So,
and Hot Frog, of course, is Dave. He's a great guy, fantastic guy.
Thanks, man. You too. Anyways,
that Dave too.
Oh,
there's two Daves.
You were talking about
Dave and Dave.
You were talking about me.
I wasn't talking about. I guess you're done there. Are we all done here? Are we at the closeout here?
Yeah, we're going.
So everybody, remember, email us tomorrow. I'd like to get everything done within 72 hours and be done with it and over with it. Make sure you join us for the next auction on December 16th. I can tell you right now that I'm going to blow out pretty much everything I'm going to show on December 16th auction will probably be $5 or $10. I want to blow it all out. Just be done with it. I want to start 2023 off with a whole fresh.
I'll be doing that.
No repeats, nothing.
Yeah, I'll be doing that too, and I'll be pulling a lot more. So now I kind of have a vibe of what people might, or I'll pull.
You never know. Like one auction, the auctions are never. I know. I turned my lights off, guys, so I look dark.
The last auction, I sold so many 80s records, like so many.
Yeah, we never know. Like one auction, something goes, and then people ask, and then you never know what's going to sell at an auction. But I did learn that eventually everything does go. It might take a couple auctions sometimes. We didn't have a couple of our big bidders here tonight, but that's okay.
Scott. Where the hell, Scott?
Yeah, Scott's kind of not talking to me right now. I kind of got pissed off at him a couple of weeks ago, and he's like licking his wounds.
He hasn't called me either in a while.
He hasn't pulled it. He didn't put his big boy pants on. So.
Oh, I know. All right, everyone.
Get over it. Whatever.
Love you all. Thank you for everyone who bought something, and even if you're watching, you didn't buy anything. Thank you for logging on.
Yeah, and thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting. We'll be back in December for our big Christmas blowout. Hope you guys can make it. Everybody, remember, email us what you bought, your full postal address, and we'll get everything organized. People in Canada can just pay through e-transfer, and we'll see. Thanks for support, David and I appreciate it always, no matter how much we make, whether we sell one album or 100. Thank you for the support.
Honestly, it was nice just talking to. I don't get to talk to any vinyl community people unless I do this. So thank you, everyone.
Wolfie baby, chances of me ever parting with any of my James Bond soundtracks are slim to none.
Anthony, you might have something kind of odd in my box coming to you this James Bond related.
Oh, well, we'll be talking. Guys, thank you. I'll talk to you in a second, David. Just stay there, Dave. See you guys.
Bye-bye.
See you guys next time. Thank you, James, for your help as always. Much appreciated, my friend. Bye, guys.
Thanks, James.